Yeah, we got
bucket on standby.
This is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so
This is the
oh, that was a terrible snap. I'm taking a mulligan. So, okay.
Good job.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Make Amends, this brand new thing that we're doing. Since this is a brand new thing, it is customary tradition to properly introduce the players and such in a formal way in case this is someone's jumping on point. So, Austin, please introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Austin. I run some streams on this channel, and now I introduce my character.
Do we want to switch to a stream that has all the characters on it for that?
No, we'll wait. Anyway, I'm Austin. I ran Blades in the Dark. I will be running Valor Academy shortly, and I'm gonna be one of these wacky kids.
One of these kooky little buggers. Alright, Will, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm a GM for Ebon Ward as well as Ebon Ward North. I partake in multiple things on here, such as Majin Quest and
fucking everything.
I'm basically Ryan or Colin from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I mean, everyone loves those guys. So.
They do, which is why I'm flattered. Thank you.
I call myself that.
Please hold your applause.
All right, Civ, introduce your Shiv.
Wow! I'm Civ. Hi. I keep trying to make a tweet to advertise this, but it's just not working. So I'm gonna stop that while I'm trying to introduce myself. I'm Civ. I'm in a bunch of shows too, but I do a lot of art for the most part. That's it.
You did it.
I did it. Now time to make this tweet.
Yeah. All right.
Do it.
Rube, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rube, the resident Rube, nobody else but me, and I am a player in a bunch of shit on the channel, so watch basically everything, because I'm in basically all of it, and that means it's great. I will be playing someone! Ooh.
Ookie spooky!
Not a ghost, maybe.
Keen, introduce yourself.
Well, actually, I am playing a ghost. No, I'm not playing a ghost. I'm Keen, and I run Starfinder, and I'm in Majin Quest, and... What else
you're just a stand-up guy.
I tried. Yeah. Am I in anything else that's streamed other than...
You were in the Ruins Perilous.
Oh yeah, I was in the Ruins Perilous.
Yeah, that long runner.
And I'm here
Hey, it was good.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Loving Mowage.
And before I go through the trouble of introducing myself, in case you're wondering who drew this stream card, it was NicoDraws.tumblr.com. Nico does a lot of stuff for us. I believe, if I'm keeping track correctly, this was the 6th picture she's ever drawn, so it's a really good one.
Yeah, that's really good for number
Yeah, that's really good for number 6. Like,
I think she's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, no, she's absolutely killing it. And speaking of 6, there's going to be a lot of artwork other than this one, which is provided by Shihiro6. All of the
icons.
Yeah, all of the icons drawn by her. If you like what you see, check her out. She is awesome and a good friend and here in chat. And
Hey, she's there in chat. Give her a mod.
She's here in chat. All right, yeah, I'll mod.
Bob, that nice lady.
Mod that special.
How am I not following them already? Let me fix that. There we go.
All right. And also she's the one who drew the fancy icons for Sorcerers of the Silent Sea. So if that's not a promotion, I don't know what is. So, and I am Warped Lamp, the Master of Twisted, local dungeon master and player of many games. Ordinarily, I'm the streamer, which represents something of a small problem when I'm the dungeon master. Yeah. But we're making it work thanks to our silent friend Roma here.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Everyone appreciates you. So, okay. I guess let's just dive right on into it.
Yeah.
That's your cue to remove the stream card, Roma, just so you know. All right.
Did it.
All right, in that case, let's turn off this track, and let's turn on this track. And I've prepared a small bit of text for the lot of you to enjoy.
Oh.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, this.
Yeah, the nostalgia wave hit you. Yeah. I welcome you all to a series brand new. It's been in production for a year, maybe 2. It's a story of heroes saving all that they can, and factions who act with only half of a plan. The end is colored dark while morality's gray, the apocalypse marching closer by the day. Some have good intentions, others just play along, making it hard to parse who's right and who's wrong. Some hide in their high castle with high horses to match, protecting the weak, but their code is the catch. Some heal those in need with miraculous creations, but a smile protects them from idle accusations. Some grassroots causes grow evermore, while hiding their long-since corrupted core. How this all ends up, well, it really depends on if they fight to the death, or if they all make amends.
I can't snap. I don't know how to snap. Stop it.
Groovy.
Alright, fine.
I'm sure it's great to listen to.
Oh no, we've lost all of our viewers. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Lance a
Kids
loser
don't
who
like Dr.
writes
Seuss
poetry.
anymore.
Now, let's be serious.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
You find yourselves in an unfamiliar room. Your vision is blurred, your body hurts, and it's almost as if the world around you is muffled to the point of being inaudible. You hear a voice, booming and powerful, yet no more audible than the rest of the room. With every word spoken, you feel something inside you. Warmth? Peace? Whatever it is, you can't shake the feeling that your presence here is vitally important. Like coming here may very well be the most important thing you've ever done. Not just to you, but to everyone else. You only wish you could understand a word of what this voice was saying to you. As you try to focus in, trying to catch even a single word, you're greeted instead by a significantly less charming and peaceful sound.
What's the sound? Oh, okay.
Huh. As you pull your collective heads out of the spots that they were crammed into, you hear an annoyingly upbeat tune coming from the next room over. Every note feels like a hammer against your skull. Your heads are pounding, and as you look around the cell, you find yourselves with unfamiliar, yet familiar company? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, jeez.
Quiet down.
I could stop. That noise. That infernal, damnable noise.
You said a swear.
As you look around trying to get your bearings, this room doesn't seem especially familiar to you. Not a lot of this seems especially familiar to you. As you try to remember anything from last night, it's just a massive, gigantic, painful blur.
I haven't felt this bad since my 15th birthday.
Okay. Just gotta retrace my steps. What was first step? Just staring blankly at a wall.
As you try and gather your bearings, you hear a quick series of bangs from the wall above you. Are you guys awake yet?
Yes?
Oh, okay, fantastic. I thought you guys were dead or something. All right,
Maybe we are.
So, there should be a little hole to talk through. Just scoot past the bed. I think it's in the way.
This giant man just completely overturns this table and moves it to the side to walk past.
Oh, there he goes.
God, he's so big.
He's really big. He's like a tree with fists.
As you peek through the hole, you see a pleasant face on the other side. Hey! Wow, you guys look like crap! Behind him, you see a substantially less friendly face. She's not engaging with you very much. So, alright. I understand that I don't really know you. You don't really know me, and that's just kind of how it is. But I get the sneaking suspicion that you have better things to do than be locked up in here.
This guy turns around and doesn't grab her, but kind of gently, like, motions the short girl past him and towards it, knowing that she would be better to listen.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Oh, okay. Hi. Are you a talky one?
Yeah. I like talking.
All right, cool, fantastic. So there's a little problem. I don't know if you've noticed, but you've been kidnapped.
No.
What?
Him?
Who would kidnap me?
Come on, you're a likable guy.
You don't know me.
Yeah, I don't really know it's rude to point.
Oh, you're right.
Stop that.
Scratch that, Jen.
Don't be a bully.
No, I was just in shock. Them? Kidnapped? Me? Maybe. Yeah, probably. Them? He's
You're
a
selling yourself
tree.
short. That's what I was saying.
All right, well, you seem mostly all right. I'm gonna take a wild guess, and you guys are adventurers, right?
I travel? Does that mean I'm an adventurer?
Are you at least competent at defending yourself?
She like.
Oh, I guess this isn't a conversation for me.
She like.
I'm losing them.
She's like scratching her chin, thinking really hard, and just kind of mumbles to herself. Am I good at this? Yes. I'm very good. Also, are you dead? She just like crawls
So on you
the
don't
bed.
see anyone in the bed. You see like a big lump like under the covers.
Knock, knock.
A head pokes out. Shh. I'm trying to finish this book. And she goes back under.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're dropping like flies. All right, you're my new talking bud.
Oh, I've got fired!
Okay.
The white-haired girl like walks away, tears in her eyes.
I already got fired!
Don't worry, you got hired without even applying for it.
That's true.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Step a little closer. I can't see you, man.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Whoa. Okay, that was too close.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Back here.
Let's find a happy medium. Just you see a cane stick its way through the hole, and he taps the space right here. There should be good.
I get under the table. Like here?
No.
Oh. That's just usually how that goes. Alright.
That's exceedingly sad. All right, maybe I'm getting off on the wrong foot here. I should probably introduce myself. My name's Ponson.
Hi, Ponson.
Hi,
Hi.
Ponson.
Much like you, I am also here against my will. And my friendly associate over here managed to why don't you tell him? Fuck off. Okay then. So
Varys covers her mouth.
Cornelius covers Varys's mouth.
yeah, that's Chrysanthemum. She's not much of a charmer. But,
Okay.
She managed to snatch a key that we hoped was to this door, but as it happens, is to your door. And considering how you've been in a drunken stupor for the past, I'm gonna spitball 7 days. We've been waiting a little while.
What? What? No.
I
7?
Yeah. Do you guys just not remember anything? I guess that makes sense.
Oh my gosh, I drank alcohol. I'm in trouble. She just like sits down and looks at her hands like she killed someone.
All right. You know what? I already waited a week. I'll give you guys some time to pull yourselves together.
He waited a week.
Oh my god. Who's him?
Oh no, I've just been eating the spiders in the corner.
So,
Oh, I love wood chips.
I'll give you a hot sec. Just try and remember anything that might be helpful as you sit down and collectively scratch your respective noggins. Things do start coming back to you.
Da-la-la-la-la.
Good. Oh, are we gonna get the best scene in all of time?
Oh, it's so accurate. Ah.
It's a cold night, a cold, unforgiving night here in Firestone. One of the scummier cities on this side of Farron. No one really comes here unless they have illicit business to do. And you hear, or rather, you remember, a distinct galloping from down the road. Alright, yeah. Here's fine. This man looks to you, Morphogu. He's a familiar man to you. You used to know him by a different name, but these days, he likes to go by Shadow.
Right, cross-eyed.
He's got these squinty eyes.
Alright.
He's doing his best.
Alright, Morph. So me and the guys have been talking, and we've come to the collective decision that this is as far as we're willing to be seen with you.
What? We just got paid.
Yeah, no, and I understand, and I'm sure you're really looking forward to buying something real pretty in New Envy, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. He puts a hand on your shoulder. I hate everything about the way you smell. So, you find yourself suddenly swiftly kicked in the gut and knocked off the back of the wagon.
But why? I mean, I understand the smell. There's nothing I can do about that. Literally nothing.
Shadow squats just to showcase his height advantage over you. Yeah, no, I get it. Alright, I'm kind of being the asshole here. But sometimes it's just a necessity, you know? Like, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of Morphogu.
I thought I was pulling my weight.
No, and you were doing a fantastic job. And as such, he takes out a bag of gold and begins dumping a large portion of it out into his hand and into his pocket. So I'm only ripping you off a little bit. He tosses you a half sack of gold, significantly ripping you off for the very legitimate work you were doing.
I don't understand.
Oh, okay, I'll spell it out for you. Survival of the fittest. I'm gonna take whatever I want from you. You're gonna be okay with it. And I think we're gonna dump you in this shithole and not have a second thought about it.
Get over here, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
The guy at the reins swiftly cracks it. You grab onto the back of the back of the wagon just in time to be dragged along.
No!
I'll get it. Shadow takes an extreme amount of pleasure in winding up a kick and kicking you directly in the nose. Later, Morph.
I'll kill you!
Yeah, I bet.
Oh man.
And
It never gets better.
and so Morphogu looks around, just around this unfamiliar town in the pouring rain, just sort of looking around. He sees the inn here and her thirsty, but I shouldn't spend all my money at once. Instead, I open up my water skin and pour up some of this dirty puddle water.
It is appalling.
I just sort of fill it up as much as I can, and I take a small swig, and it's like, oh, it's awful. And then I take another one.
the puddle water mixes eloquently with all the blood leaking into your mouth right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll probably taste better without the blood. Gotta get
As
out
you-
of this rain.
As you relive these memories, you wish that you had forgotten.
Oh.
Brutal.
I sort of go over and like put my head up to the window, just looking at everyone inside, just taking a periodic sip out of my puddle water.
You
The patrons,
tiny
patrons
tin
begin-
motherfucker.
the patrons begin staring and then averting their eyes very deliberately.
Yeah, it's like I look in and I see the like it's raining out, and so you could see the shadow cast against the window, and then like there's an occasional lightning strike, and you can see the grotesque form of Morphogu against the lightning rain.
I love the idea of the lightning strike, and he's just sipping.
Yeah.
I take a sip from my trusty Vault 13 canteen.
Yeah,
I
you
hate myself.
you relive these awful, terrible memories.
God.
Doesn't taste better without the blood.
Meanwhile, at a slightly livelier portion of town, there's a bumpin' club that recently hired some entertainment they are no longer happy with.
Oh.
The front door swings open, and comically quickly, a figure is launched out.
Oh no.
Oh.
What? What's the joke? I can explain it.
It's not funny if you have to explain it.
Get necromancer. It's
Yeah,
funny.
I get it. It's a vampire.
Oh, I get it.
And
Thanks.
look,
Random guy inside.
He is pushing around this boy like it's nothing. He's like being flung around like paperweight, even though like.
yeah, no, you kind of got paperweighted directly into this puddle. It's pretty uncomfortable. All right, look, I understand. You're a struggling comedian. Everyone starts somewhere. However, start somewhere else.
Where else are you gonna find an entertainer?
He begins looking around.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you!
Oh, no!
This random passerby points to himself. Me? Yeah! You an entertainer? No. You funny? Not especially. Alright. The guard goes.
For it. You're hired.
The guard goes inside, wishing that he could have hit you with the ultimate get fucked, but didn't.
Yeah, I'm the winner. I get out of this good.
Hey, you okay, man?
Do I look okay? He styles his hair a bit.
I mean, you look great. You're just damp.
It's raining, dumbass.
Yeah, no, it is raining directly on this man also.
Oh, it's fine. We're both damp. I guess I gotta find a different place to go to.
Oh, that's a bummer, man. I can't say I really relate. I've got a pretty sweet gig, but you know, you keep doing you, all right? This guy towers over you. How tall are you?
5'2".
Oh,
5'2".
so little.
5'2", 5 strength.
Yeah, you are absolutely towered over by this pretty jacked drow. Oh, he's just kind of now noticing the height difference and doing.
Well,
doing that
because
thing
Cornelius
with his
had to like get up and like adjust himself up, stands at his full height.
Whoa, I didn't know they made him this small. He begins lightly touching your ears.
Hey, you have those too.
Yeah, but
They're
like,
not special.
Yeah, but you're like a regular elf. A real little one, too.
One of a kind.
Far
Now,
out. What's your name, little man?
I'm Cornelius. Cornelius Rodevel, aspiring comedian.
Oh, cool. My name's Hughes. I'm not an aspiring anything.
Oh.
Well, that just means you're already something.
I didn't think of it like that. Yeah.
Cornelius goes to like pat him on the shoulder and like
Can't reach.
can't reach at all.
You keep doing you, little man.
You too, big guy. Ugh.
He starts to walk away, then he turns around. You should probably find a place to be less damp, but rain is still pouring on him.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, me too. You two wander off your separate ways. An odd interaction, but he seemed nice enough.
Yeah. Cornelius, with his fancy clothes all damp, goes to find a new place to entertain.
Live?
A new place to do,
Whatever he
he's
does.
doing. Yeah, you recall last night's failures, but also all the doors that have opened up for you. Meanwhile, in someone else's memories, once again, an absolutely pouring night. This time, significantly saltier. You strong abnormal man, have been assisting this humble fisherman for the past longer than you think you agreed to. As you're loading up the last damp box, he walks over to you. You're just great. You've been doing an absolutely fantastic job here, and he's kind of staring real hard at like your massive, oversized horns, your imposing figure, your elaborate tattoos. He's kind of losing himself a little bit, despite spending a non-unsubstantial amount of time with this man. He's only kind of gotten used to you. You're just a fantastic hand to have around, and well, I know all the other sailors were saying don't take him on because he'll tear your head off and eat your eyes, but you didn't do either of those things. So as far as I'm concerned, your kind are just fantastic. He holds out a hand to shake it.
He kind of furrows his brow for half a second and nods once, and then just kind of looks down at his hand like waiting.
You grab it. You shake
He
it.
grabs it very hard.
And shakes it very hard.
Yeah, but he doesn't do the up and down shake. He does just the shake.
He just vibrates.
Yeah, this man gets jerked directly into you, and you begin vigorously shaking his hand in an uncomfortable way. Yeah, all right, that's enough. That's plenty.
He kind of steps back with his arms up, like whoa, my bad.
Yeah, no, it happens to the best of us, I guess. He shakes his hand a bit. You clearly hurt him some. I know I might have lied a little bit about the magnitude of this job, but don't worry, I'll pay you back accordingly. He reaches into his pocket and hands you a small sum of gold. Pretty substantial by your standards, though.
His eyes kind of widen just a little teeny tiny bit. He nods and puts it away into a little pack he has. He doesn't seem like he understands that this is less than what he was told.
Oh, so you're not mad? Well, fantastic. I'll definitely tell all the other guys about you.
Tell them how easy you were to rip off.
Firestone's a pretty shitty place.
Yeah, clearly.
Is it?
I don't know if you got that memo yet. He kind of puts both his hands back in his pocket, just like sort of waiting for you to do something, but then you don't do anything. And then he doesn't do
You're
anything.
used to this by now.
So I'm gonna go. Why don't you? All right, here. You know
He
what?
begins walking away before you continue. He heard the word "go" and he started to go.
He kind of scratches the side of his head. Weird one. Kind of nice, but weird.
Oh, I love Robbie.
Robbie.
He walks along with his pocket just a little bit heavier and the nice salty breeze, but the rain hitting him is very foreign to him, and he's still not quite used to that.
As you reminisce about salty air and bags of money, you realize you no longer have this bag of money.
Pat, pat.
You were
Lifts your
most
rock
likely
up.
briefly saddened.
He like looks down and there's like a rock on the ground. He like lifts it up and looks under it. Oh, I get what you're going for.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
saying in reality. All right, Robbie's just looking at rocks here in the past
Yeah,
too.
he got distracted.
You got distracted. You fade away into someone else's thoughts.
Oh, there she is. Oh, why is she there?
Varys is just sitting on a barrel, happily kicking and just enjoying the rain. Doesn't give any crap.
I'm glad you went with that description because that's what I was gonna do too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what I was imagining.
That's Varys.
You sit out here in the absolutely pouring rain. You have a feeling nagging in the back of your head that you should probably get out of the pouring rain, but it doesn't bother you.
You're not the boss of me. She just keeps kicking.
I mean, all things considered, it's been a pretty nice night for you. A few people have tried to talk to you, but stranger danger, so you didn't. And you're all in all pretty unbothered by the otherwise grim scenery here in Firestone.
I mean, you know what? I'm sure I just caught it at a bad time. Tomorrow, it's gonna be just razzle-dazzle. He just needs a little makeup.
This place needs a little bit more than a facelift.
You are so negative. Please be more optimistic. It's Firestone. It doesn't work in the rain.
You know, you probably got me there. As you sit there kicking happily in the rain, a figure starts coming up the road.
Oh, fuck!
Varys happily
Holy fuck!
Hello!
Varys, that man looks dangerous.
No. I don't think it's right. You should never judge someone by appearance. Hi there!
Hey there. You. he begins looking around. You seem like you're all by yourself. Varys, this man is dangerous.
I am never alone. She just smiles.
Really? Well, that doesn't seem true at all.
Do you want to be friends?
Oh, me? Oh, I'd love to be your friend, Varys.
Shush, I'm making a friend. What's your name?
Oh, my name. You know, it's not important. You know what is important is my gratuitous gambling debts. And since you and I are such close, good friends, why don't you help me pay that off? Varys, you're being mugged.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. I'm so sorry. Hold on, I misunderstood. She gets off the barrel and hugs him. Now you've been hugged.
Varys. This man thoroughly thrown off guard by your hug. He's been sent into a shock, a frenzy, and he's about to stab at you. And suddenly, that instinct in the back of your mind comes to the front of your mind.
Oh, you're like actually a problem. I know exactly what needs to happen. She like just she just like fumbles on the barrel, knocking it over, falls in the puddle, and just starts sprinting.
Hey, get back here! You hear the voice echoing in your mind. Good job, excellent job, very good job. Keep running.
Serpentine!
I missed her.
Like, her hands are in the air like she's on a roller coaster, and she's just screaming as she runs down the road.
This man begins booking it after you, but promptly slips in a puddle.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Crime doesn't pay.
Crime does not pay. As you're done reminiscing, you remember that crime doesn't pay.
She
So you-
she does like a good 100 yards out. She stops, puts her hands on her hips. I did it. She just goes running again.
You run off.
Cartoon character.
You run off into the night, doing God knows what. Then our memories scoot over once again.
They do.
We find ourselves at the entrance to Firestone. This wasn't a necessary stop on your quite lengthy journey, but pouring rain, necessity, you know how it is. As you begin going down the road, you hear a distinct clip clap of a carriage behind you. Out of the way!
Oh! Bastard spotted!
Yeah, his name's more focused.
She goes back to reading her book as she walks down the street.
So while you're goddamn, stop walking away for a goddamn second.
All right. She's wearing a hood, so like the hood, it keeps off most of the rain. It just can't see it from the side.
What about the book?
In that brief moment where you were pulled to the side, you were made aware that there's something happening over here.
Oh, something is happening over here.
Yeah, it appears that this guy is being probably stuck up. All right, so here's what's gonna happen, Ed. You're just gonna turn around and you're gonna leave, cause we're sick of your face. Oh man, I like my face. Yeah, well we don't. We hate it. And we're gonna make sure you don't come back. This man lunges to stab at this cheery elf guy, but is pretty promptly parried by a blade that you barely noticed because you barely paid attention to any of this.
That's right. Michaela hears the parrying of the blade, the ka-ching, and she decides to look up from her book and she closes it and puts it away.
Oh,
And she
okay.
crosses her arms and just looks at this happening.
Okay, fellas, you got me. I'll leave. No fuss. Yeah, you better leave. This is our turf. They begin
leave.
They begin hustling away. In that moment, this man looks over to you. Firestone has some of the rudest people I've ever met.
She shrugs. I don't know, I've only just gotten here.
Oh, well, if you want a friendly piece of advice, don't stay.
Well, I'm just here for the night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's probably best that way. This place kind of has a tendency to suck people's souls out and turn them into, I'm gonna say grotesque, horrible monsters. He kind of looks back at those two goons walking away with their unearned swagger.
Oh,
Well,
they're nothing compared to true horror, I assure you.
I don't know. They're the most horrible thing that I know of. Oh, I'm sorry. I got so caught up I didn't introduce myself. My name's Edward. Edward Greyhaven.
The optimist. I can tell.
Pleased to meet you. He extends a hand to shake yours, but unbeknownst to him, he is profusely bleeding. It seems he got nicked when he parried that blade. Oh, well, that's not good.
Michaela sighs and does a big eye roll. Do you want me to help you with that? Move here.
That would be absolutely Here, hold on. He kind of shuffles under this tarp and makes gesture for you to come to. It'll get you out of the rain for a second.
She cautiously comes over to be out of the rain.
you come over and you see, Ed, this is waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel like in that moment your paranoia was just entirely invalidated. he holds his
Alright.
hand out. Do you got a bandage or something?
No. She grabs his hand and channels energy, some healing, till it's better.
Yeah, he pulls his hand back and sees that the cut's just gone through the power of magic.
Wow.
Whoa! Oh, you're one of those holy types. You guys are awesome.
She shrugs, sort of.
Sort of. You can just make cuts and bruises disappear like that. He does jazz hands.
she leers at this strangely optimistic man. This is something she's not used to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I introduced myself. What's your name?
Oh, Michaela.
Michaela, pleased to meet you. He finishes the handshake that he was attempting to go for before.
She reluctantly shakes his hand, like, yeah, whatever.
Cool. Sorry if I'm being weird. I just like people a lot. Well, most people. He kind of glances back at douche patrol still going down the road.
Oh, you meant DP?
But, I mean,
Yes.
their lives really aren't any of my business. I'm gonna leave here anyway.
Oh, where will you go?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I hear New Envy's alright. Yeah, maybe I'll go there next. He steps out from under the rain. Oh, rain, still raining. I should probably find a place to stay.
Yes, I was actually looking for one also.
Oh, well, shoot. You can just follow me then. I know this place like the back of my hand.
Very well.
Looks at his injured hand.
Huh.
His new.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah. As you walk away, your memories begin to get foggier again. But you come away from this memory remembering that guy was kind of nice. Weird,
But nice.
but nice.
Is this everyone in town either a douche patrol or weird but nice?
As you all finish your collective memory jam, you are greeted again by an obnoxiously upbeat tune.
Where is that music coming from?
I don't know.
Somewhere.
Wait, how long has it been? How long have we been flashbacking?
I mean, I gave you guys like 5, 10, it's whatever.
10 days?
It's been 10 more days.
Excuse me, miss. Can you step over here for just a second?
We're all
Oh,
skeletons
yeah.
now.
Hi.
He lightly bops you with his cane through the hole. No!
Ow!
Not days!
Why? Help me! Just like puckers her lip and starts tearing up.
So do you remember anything about what happened last night that pertains to you winding up in here?
I was almost mugged.
That's nice.
If I wasn't kicked out of that entertainment place, I would have been kidnapped.
Shadow.
Ravi takes out his little empty satchel of money and shakes it sadly.
I ran into a strangely optimistic man. It was awful.
the mention
On account of
Cornelius
leading me
scoots
here.
further away on the bed, like, oh.
the mention of a strangely optimistic man kind of rings in the back of your minds.
Strangely optimistic, strangely optimistic, strangely optimistic man.
Like you feel like you can almost remember something, but not yet.
I have a
So
memory and it's sort of creeping me out just a little bit.
What's
I wonder
bothering
what-
you?
No, nothing. How? You said you had a key.
oh yeah, all right, we're getting back to that part of this. Ponson reaches back to like, Chrysanthemum, would you please hand me the key? And she just unceremoniously slaps it into his hand. Thank you. He reaches his feathery fingers through the hole. He's like, all right, so here's the plan. All right, I'm gonna hit you with the signal, and then you wait a little bit, like wait for the sound of us getting through our door, and then you go through your door, okay?
Wait,
Wait.
you have a key to your door?
Nope. We were kind of working on Plan B while you guys were in La La Land.
Oh.
Just the idea we're all just like standing there, like staring at the ceiling, like having flashbacks, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we'll work on this."
No, Ponson's referring to the week where he couldn't communicate with you. That's when he was
Christ.
tormenting.
The week where he couldn't
Oh, I
communicate
see.
with anyone but Chrysanthemum.
Oof, poor guy.
Okay.
Poor guy.
I know nothing bad happens to him.
All right. Well, I guess if you don't mind, I'll just take that. Thank you very much.
All right, handle it with love, or don't.
I think it's important to respect all gifts you're given, especially if it's freedom.
That is an excellent way to look at it.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get ready for some shit, because when you go through that door, we're probably gonna have to go swinging.
Swinging?
Do we
Great,
have
yes.
like our weapons and stuff on us still? Like, what's our situation?
You do not have your weapons and stuff on you.
Uh-oh.
Ponson seems
All right.
confident this won't be a problem.
We just got our fists and any magic. All right.
All right. I'm very optimistic that if we explain to them the situation that we've been kidnapped, they'll let us
Go!
go. Oh, oh.
Oh boy.
Oof.
All right.
Oh, they look
Oh
awful.
my god, look at them.
God.
There are many.
They're like out of a paint factory.
So, you hear very distinctly what is probably your end of the signal to go through the door. The sound of this door just being absolutely annihilated.
Oh.
Chrysanthemum comes through with piss and vinegar and begins immediately beating the shit out of this man.
I envision he's like eating a breakfast burrito. She comes up and punches it deep into his mouth. Like nailing just a hammer to a nail.
Yeah, he was having an otherwise pretty nice time. You guys burst out the door.
Oh, Guys, the sound just went way down.
No.
I hear it okay. Still, doesn't change for me.
Audio death?
Do you mean on stream or in?
Yes.
On
Like-
stream.
On stream.
On stream. That's
Which
no
is
good.
the worst problem.
Fixed it.
Did you?
Huh.
Did you really?
All right.
I
Did
know
it get
you did.
fixed?
All right. Well, I don't know when we lost it. So.
They're saying
Alright,
it's
it's back. Everybody's saying it's back. Cool.
All right. So, as I said, Chrysanthemum steps out and immediately begins beating the shit out of this guy. Ponson begins immediately shuffling through this pile of whatever. Like, I'll probably find your stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby!
No, I'm kidding.
I'm not ready, but I was first. That sounds about right.
We're missing one. Fogu, Varys, Michaela, Cornelius, Robbie.
I fucking clicked it.
You put
You
him in
didn't.
descending order.
I didn't?
You didn't.
You need
I
to
don't-
keep your character, like click on it
Select
again,
it,
but make sure it's still
Weird.
selected.
and then roll it, and then put in your number.
Eh.
There you go. All right.
That didn't put him on the turn order though.
It didn't? Ah, for fuck's sake. I'll do it.
Do you not have the thing?
No, I do.
All right. We're not using that one. We'll use your first one, which was like 11. Okay.
Yeah,
The initiative keeps getting worse.
Yeah, my first one was there. See, it's at the top of 11.
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh. Weird.
Okay.
Weird.
So, Cornelius.
Do the enemies get initiatives?
Oh, yeah, they do. Thank you for reminding me.
I'd like to know that. Oh, these champs.
Yeah. Sorry, I got into the RP zone. I forgot how to play this game. Oh, wow. Okay.
They're ready. They knew we were going to do this.
I mean, he did get fucking walloped up there.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna see if Chrysanthemum immediately annihilated this man. I'm going to assume she hit. All right. She flies out, immediately punches him in the mouth, breaks all of his goddamn teeth, and he goes
Oh.
down.
What the goddamn?
The other guy is sufficiently alarmed.
Okay.
So he gets up and goes, "Whoa! Jailbreak! Jailbreak! Jailbreak, guys! This is our chance to get a commendation! Let's get him!" he brandishes his knives and doesn't immediately do anything. He's kind of waiting for someone else. Now Cornelius.
Now me.
Now you. So as Ponson is digging through all of the malarkey, he pulls out a crossbow. Okay, got a wood crossbow?
That's fine. You can leave it there for a while. Get more important stuff.
No, I got this. He passes it to Chrysanthemum. She grabs it without even looking back at you, just kind of whips it in your direction. Mercifully, you catch it.
That was the most excitement I've had in probably 7 days.
Chrysanthemum, that was very rude. Sorry. Catch. Thank you.
Alright. Wait, I still got another 5 feet. I'm being as far away as possible. So Cornelius sees this guy brandishing knives. That's violent. That's a no-no. And Cornelius says some magical words under his breath and casts Daze on him.
Okay. He's gonna make a will save.
On their end, it sounds like all of the piano keys on a piano being crashed at the same time.
Yeah, this guy steps out just like, hey, maybe we'll get a common
Boing, 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 boing.
Okay, more Fogu.
I'm gonna hide.
Now, I'm gonna hit you with a quick hot reminder, because the majority of them have not acted, they are flat-footed.
I'm gonna
hide.
I'm gonna run over and get ready to smash this guy in the face. But as I do so, I grab some of that money that's on the ground and I just shove it in his mouth. Like I hold it up like a ball of just coins and I start punching him with it.
Yeah, no, you start going for it. Ponce goes, oh, for fuck's sake, your weapon! Ah, damn it! He grabs a short sword, tosses it to Chrysanthemum. She again carelessly overhands it towards you. You mercifully are paying enough attention to catch it.
Yeah. All right. I'm still gonna punch him with the money, but yeah, now I'm gonna include a stab with that.
Yeah.
All right, stabbing.
17. Yeah, that gets this guy. So you start rushing at him. He goes, "Oh, a challenge!" And he pulls out a golf club and is like, "On guard!" And you just stab him in the gut and then punch him in the face with a handful of coins. Goes down one punch.
Yeah.
One punch.
And you also have
okay.
sneak attack damage if you want.
Yeah, no, you get your sneak attack damage.
Oh.
Yeah. You're gonna wanna hit that because that's probably what's going to contribute to you getting him in one punch.
Yeah, is that gonna be my real crit hours or my just like?
This is your
my...
sneak attack, so you just get the
This
extra.
is just your
2d6.
normal.
I get an extra d6. Okay,
You get 2d6.
got it. Here's an extra d6.
You get an extra 2d6.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
another one, my dude. See how
Okay.
bad this guy's dead.
Yeah, this guy's fucked up.
All right,
Oh,
now that
God.
guy is effectively fucked up in one go. I was preemptively. So yeah, that guy immediately goes down. These guys are a little alarmed, but they're still pretty cocky. That's fine. We still have the advantage overall. She this red lady here begins waving her hands in a fantastical motion and conjuring a ball of ice to throw in your face. So
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what spell that is. Sorry.
does a
Oh,
19 hit your touch? Yes, it does.
It's everybody's touch.
Red bit with 4 points of cold damage,
Ouchie.
and you need to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I'm. Okay. And it's 4 and a fort save. Let me check my fort. Cool. Not great. Boom.
Oh,
Fuck killer.
Bad roll.
not good, sadly.
All right, so you feel this ice just creak directly into your malshapen bones, and you are staggered on your next turn.
Mm.
All right, Ponson continues digging. I have a stick. Who fights with stick?
What kind of stick?
A stick with knives on it.
Stick with knives? Like, looks around.
Michaela raises her hand. I assume that's her long spear.
Nope. I know what a long spear is. No,
Okay.
he takes.
I was like, I don't know.
All right, fine. Take whatever this is.
Oh no, wait.
He
No, wait.
passes.
This is a board with a nail in it.
He passes. Ravi, he passes your tonfa to Chrysanthemum, and this time she doesn't just carelessly hurl it. She looks at you like, all right, catch, and she lowballs it to you.
Yeah, but he's not paying attention, and it clatters to the ground.
For fuck's sake!
He walks past it and rips this sconce off the wall, and then turns directly to this scream girl and begins making his way over. Slowly.
Oh god.
I think I can get here for now?
Yep.
You might be able to do a charge attack.
No.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Menacing.
All right. This time it's your spear. All right. This time I have a weapon I understand. Pass
Is it
it
a
to
long
Chrysanthemum. Pass it to Chrysanthemum. She's about to javelin huck it at you. Side eyes you is like, all right now. Here you go. Tosses it.
Thank you. I mean, even if she did throw, she'd probably catch it.
Did I not remember pissing her off? She really whammed it at me.
Can't see my. Well, because I don't have any health, Will. No. All right. So Michaela's. Let's see. Okay. So nothing's happened to like this guy, right?
He is dazed. That's all that's happened to him.
And nothing's
His
happened
next
to
turn
these
is
ladies.
nothing. Yeah, those ladies are good.
Huh. All right. I'm gonna attempt something nasty, but I'm not gonna say what it is just yet. For dramatic effects, Michaela's going to point her finger at Eeny, Meeny, Miny, the screen one, and no, that's the one Robbie's going after. He's gonna go after this red lady. She's simply going to point her finger, and a spell is going to go out from it. She needs to make a will save.
Okay.
Lady. Okay, she
No.
failed.
Oh.
She fails it. Not. It looks like nothing happened to all of you, but this woman is now blinded forever.
What? Oh god!
That's a fortitude save, first of all.
Oh, is it? I mean, either way, that doesn't beat it in you. Well, hold
Either
on.
way, she didn't beat it.
Oh, oops! Most of my things are will saves. Sorry.
Forever?
I'm gonna immediately put a bullet point on that and say no, not forever.
Aw. Pretty sure it's forever.
Yeah, no, the spell says forever. Due to lore I haven't got into, it's not forever.
All right.
But she's definitely gonna be blinded for a large portion of time. She's like, don't worry, hold our ground. Then she goes blind. Where's our ground?
Joke's on you, I already couldn't see. My hair covers it.
And Michaela's gonna move up next to Varys. And that's it.
Cool. Alright. Ferris, your turn. Okay, I have a long axe.
Me. Does it have ribbons?
Yes, it does have ribbons on it, you
It's
know?
mine.
Alright.
It is this big halberd, massive blade, and multiple long, like, blue and white ribbons at the head of the axe.
Yeah.
Cornelius fears for his life at the premise of that being thrown anywhere near him.
Yeah, it gets past a Chrysanthemum, and she hustles over. There you go.
Thank you so much. This is great. You're
Yeah, no
doing
problem.
wonderful.
Yeah, thanks.
Huh.
She likes me. Okay.
Alright. Oh, right. You
You have a turn.
I got ahead of myself.
1, 2. All right, and then going again would be 2, 3, right?
No.
Oh. Then if that's the case, Varys is going to get right up in their faces, and she's going to cleave!
Cool!
Can you power attack and cleave? I can't remember. Probably not.
I mean, cleave is it's just an attack, right?
You know, it's just a thing. You can probably do both.
I'll just do a normal cleave then. no power. So right first swing. Oh god. I don't think that's a threatened crit for not anymore. No. Okay. So that's for the top person. This is for the second person.
Okay.
All right. So top person's damage. Not amazing, and then bottom person's damage. Okay.
Okay. 7, and 9. Okay. Bottom is knocked out. Top one is basically knocked out.
Blinded!
I'm really sorry. I didn't want to do this, but I've been informed that you might be kidnappers.
I wouldn't call it kidnapping. I'd call it something a lot trendier than that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Chrysanthemum rolls up and punches her in the face. But misses. But ties.
Oh.
Oh!
So she just barely gets out of the way.
These kidnappers suck.
You fool! Now I can reach my true potential! She's gonna 5-foot step away. She is going to attempt to cast a spell, and you get an attack of opportunity because you have a reach weapon.
Oh, yeah, I sure do.
Oh no! Oh, Varys!
Oh.
She begins channeling druidic magic and then is promptly stabbed in the gut and goes down.
Oh no, no! Oh, that's the wrong side! She like looks at the now bloody weapon.
This guy's turn. This guy is allowed to act next round.
Or is he?
Everybody, get him!
This guy comes to just like, all right, I'm rude.
So like, we're gonna let Robbie walk up and down smash.
Yeah,
this kid,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys
Cornelius points like, everybody get him!
You politely wait for Robbie to walk up and down smash.
Robbie knows what "get him" means. Walks over this guy. He's gonna put his hand on this guy's shoulder and just crush him down into the chair to get him to sit.
Cool.
Alright, you force him down, wham jam him.
He's basically just gonna slam his nose into the table and try and knock him out. He doesn't want to kill him.
Okay.
Okay,
Robbie,
fuck,
that
what?
might be difficult.
Mm.
Regular attack roll.
Okay, yep.
He might die.
Oh, who cares?
Let's say there's a pillow there!
Look at these guys. Fine.
Yeah, hit us with that DiMaggio.
It's going! He's trying to be gentle.
Trying to be gentle, you gently smash his face into the table. You break his nose. He goes down in one. But unlike everyone else, he's not bleeding out and dying.
Oh.
Robbie just stands there still holding the burning sconce like...
I didn't mean to cut them. Oh, dude, can we fix?
Is the battle done?
Yeah. Yes, the battle is done.
Okay, yeah, we can.
Oh,
Which one's
no.
the boss? This guy right here?
None of them.
Oh. Which one looks the most boss-like?
That's up to your discretion, I think.
Mayhaps this guy then, because I said so.
Yeah. As the battle has winded down,
music comes back on.
all right, where is it? Chrysanthemum, kill it! She steps over this phonograph and just kicks it and breaks it.
Thank you.
Varys was dancing. Oh.
Morphogo's just kind of poking through the money, just putting some of it into his bag.
But that's
Ponce-
not ours.
Ponson cocks his head at that. He's like, oh, don't get your hopes up. I'm gonna have some real unfortunate news for you.
What's that?
Cornelius crouching down and trying to pick up my... What?
Yeah, these hold on. Let me get on a BGM. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, I hate to get your hopes up too much. These aren't legal tender.
Ah, damn it.
Just slam it all down.
But do they look close enough?
And then I start picking it back up.
Here, I'll give you my hot take on that, because guess what? Guess what I was kidnapped for? It was for this.
So you must have at one point
Oh,
thought
yeah.
this would...
Watson picks up a coin and starts just verbally tearing it apart. Every faulty seam, every misprinted date, all of it, just everything down to the machines that they were minted with. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Okay.
Alright. Just drops it.
Oh, these aren't even fit for one of my bits. Ugh.
Yeah, no, the guy who owns this ship's got a little bit of an ego.
Ship?
He's trying to make his own. Yeah, have you not noticed? You feel the room rock. Ship.
Oh, I've never been on a boat before. Oh,
Well,
boy.
you can't say that anymore.
Oh, I've been on a boat now. Okay.
I thought I was just still a little drunk.
That's entirely possible. How are your headaches, by the way? Awful.
This just feels like another day of being me.
Michaela's felt worse, and she shrugs it off.
Varys like lightly puts a hand on Morfoga's shoulder. Do you need to talk? Because I will listen.
Please.
Here, we don't have to talk yet. Hold on. Ponson begins digging through this, looking for something of his own. All right. You guys are probably a little hungover. He steps in here, briefly mixes something into his own drinking water, and then brings it out. All right. This little ditty is called Alchemist Kindness. It'll get rid of that hangover.
I can't believe I was drinking.
Yeah, usually when people drink, they just drink to forget, like, one thing and not everything. Yeah, no, it's pretty impressive.
I
Oh.
never drink that much.
I just...
Well, I'll try it. I don't think it'll work, but...
And I go up and take a swig.
You drink it and you don't feel better about yourself, but your headache's gone.
Oh no, I need alcohol for that.
What a fucking catch-22!
I'll take one if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, he passes them around.
Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, you! Impressive way you broke that wall sconce!
He's trying to put it back. He doesn't know how.
Oh, buddy, don't feel bad about that. The guy who runs this ship is evil.
He just doesn't. He just hands it to him.
No, it's okay. I'll fix it.
Are we at sea right now, or are we docked?
Yeah, no, bad news. We're at sea.
Damn it.
Oh.
By my estimate, we're probably out in the middle of the fucking ocean.
More swears.
Could have just dropped the sconce otherwise. Well,
Where are we going?
Well, we're probably going to the... And she mockingly holds out a pinky. The fanciest and most beautiful place that has ever existed. Yeah.
Where's that?
It... I'm gonna talk to this one.
That's Michaela.
As
That's
that
Michaela.
Michaela. That's Michaela. It is Michaela. She's kneeling down to this guy because she decided to pick this guy. And she says, "Are you all right?"
Oh, I am now beautiful. Yeah, Chrysanthemum's about to kick him in the face.
Before you do that, Michaela smiles. "Can I tend to your wounds, perhaps?"
Oh, that would be just fantastic.
As he says that, she thrusts her long spear through his hand and like pins him to the ground.
Oh!
Now,
Ah,
I'd like you
brutal.
to tell me every. Yes, yeah, I'd like you. Now, if you could kindly tell me why we've been kidnapped, I would really appreciate it.
I'm sorry, I'm a mook. I really don't know anything. Chrysanthemum begins stepping on his other hand.
She twists the spear in his hand. I wonder how many fingers it would take.
You know what? I think that is motivation enough. You guys were probably brought here because Gotti has found some sort of beauty in you. Ah! Gaudius? The king of the sea? Yeah, you've heard of him.
I haven't.
Oh! as you're thinking,
give me all of the grisly details.
as you're thinking on it, maybe you do remember Gaudius.
We do.
It's faint, but it starts coming back to you just a little bit. Oh, I didn't set auto music on here.
Oh, he looks awful.
Wait.
Where is he?
Where
I'm
is
not
he?
seeing him.
Oh my God, Six, you beautiful woman.
I don't see.
I
Oh,
don't see
is
him.
he behind the lens flare?
He might be.
Jesus.
My eyes!
Behind the lens flare.
If we can all be serious for just a moment.
All right.
Your memories come back to you just a little bit. The memory starts something like, "You bastard!" Ed lunges at this man and is promptly tripped and knocked into this boat. Yeah, real elegant. What are you guys doing here? Well, we were looking for you, but then, and he does a vague gesture at the collective party, all with small satchels, most likely containing treasure. Yeah, no, we got word of some sort of drunken spree, something like, we're gonna go get treasure, we're gonna go get treasure. Yeah, anything like that?
That's my song!
You are. Your face is in the sand. It is exceptionally covered.
Oh, Varys!
So yeah, boss wanted in on that. Come on, Durlock. This isn't your deal. I thought you had a little bit more class than this. Yeah, well, pays good. He shrugs.
God, I hate him.
And regardless of how he looks over at the lens flare, he does pay well. But good news for you, I brokered a deal. I'm just gonna let you walk away and live. And boss wants to scoop these guys up for a zoo or something, I don't know. A zoo? Yeah.
Not again.
Oh, no.
He grabs Ed, tosses him out, then he hears that Morphogu made a sound, and he kicks you in the face. Oh, that one still had some life in him. Alright. He starts scratching the back of his head. Okay. Status report. Rendon, you still alive? Yep, still very alive. Nothing
So
bad really happened to
pretty.
me. Alright, awesome. Hughes, status report. I'm still in the process of pacifying him. He currently has Ravi in a headlock.
Ravi is
Stop
trying.
him.
Ravi is trying to swim into the ocean.
Great, fantastic. I'm gonna call that a rousing success. Mr. Yellow, does this live up to your expectations? Eh, well enough. He shrugs. What about you, Bob? He turns to the gigantic lens flare, pushes up his sunglasses, like, right, forgot, definitely need them. Is this okay, boss? I don't know how lucrative it is to take all these guys. No, it's fine. They're beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Holy fuck, God is!
And
Damn, the son.
I remember an eldritch abomination.
hey, good, you remembered something.
I remember
That's great.
something similar.
I think the blindness gave me a bigger headache than the drink.
Cornelius drops like the illusionary cards he had and they poof to magic on the ground. A zoo? I'm not going to a zoo!
I mean, I think zoos are pretty fun.
Yeah, they feed you. It's alright.
Just
We don't have time to unpack that.
I guess we'll talk later. Buddy. Wow.
Yeah, listen, Morphogu, like I said, if you knew what is happening over here!
Chrysanthemum was taking great pleasure in stomping on this man.
Varys is just covering her mouth.
Hey, look at this man's hat.
She immediately runs over.
He immediately steps away and begins lightly bapping the two of you with his cane. Stop, 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 stop.
You stop.
All right, fair enough. Let's mutually agree to stop.
Fine.
Oh, thank God. The man slumps back over.
I think my healing has done its work anyway. She kind of, brushes her hands off. No. I guess we should... Now, I guess we should get out of here, shouldn't we?
Yeah, no. Part of the escape plan is escaping.
Wait,
Oh,
what if?
I assume
we
this
put on-
ladder over here will get us out.
we could
Yeah,
always
that's-
take some disguises.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's a lot to disguise.
All right.
I'll be a barrel.
Yeah, no.
God,
And the notion of
Varys.
disguises Chrysanthemum also just starts walking away don't have time to unpack it. I thought it was a great idea.
Thank you. All right, now I think this will fit you, Cornelius. This one right, actually, any of these will fit you.
Oh, I assume everything we were carrying is in these chests.
Yeah, no, you guys.
And we
get-
collect it.
You guys recollect your collective stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Through there.
Something tells me they don't want to do the plan. She just kind of walks away.
No, it's a great plan. We're saving it.
Keep it in your back pocket for later.
It's a plan B.
For barrel.
For Carol.
They'll never expect this. A full frontal assault, and if it fails, then we do stealth. They'll never expect it.
You're right. Sure won't.
I love playing this idiot.
I missed her.
Alright, give me a hot second. Or a cold second.
Oh, that's better. All these hot seconds flying around. Someone's gonna get burned. Be careful.
Okay.
Up the stairs we go.
By the way, these maps look really nice.
Yes! Look at all this bad money on the ground that we can't make. This is illegal
All
or
this
whatever.
fucking dirt
Yeah,
money.
look at all this fucking money. Yeah, you guys continue up into a room with just horribly tacky carpet. Yeah, elegant, high fashion. It's the best, most classy ship in all the fucking ocean.
It's got stains everywhere.
Oh my God, there are.
Cornelius begins
Ew.
pointing out the stains.
I mean, I guess it is technically a pirate ship.
Why are they staying so much? They need sippy cups.
That's not what
Yeah.
that means.
No, I know that smell. That's, let's not discuss.
Is
Great.
it juice?
Very
Okay.
processed. Go ahead.
So, I didn't form too much of a plan beyond that part. So we're gonna be winging it here.
Oh,
Are we all on board? All on board with winging it?
we're on a ship.
Michaela's already out the door.
Yeah, no, Ravi just fucking. If the door opens, it is.
All right. As you smash the door open, it's like, maybe try and be a little bit more quiet.
Might be
Can we
a
just
bit
open
too
it?
late.
Yeah, you just open you open it.
It's not locked. Yeah, we just open it. Michaela puts a hand on Ravi's shoulder. Please, brute force isn't always necessary. Just most of the time.
You're a very efficient group of people to have been locked up with.
Right
Yes.
back at you. I mean, we couldn't have gotten out without you.
Thanks. I'm good at looking for stuff.
Michaela gets a look of disgust as she looks at this gold-ass statue. Ugh.
When Ravi turned this corner and saw this suit of armor here, he thought it was a person. He was about to square up, and then he just kind of
I
relaxed.
was like, oh, okay.
Hey, Michaela, make a perception check.
I shall. but not because you told me to. And
Because you want to.
kidding. Because I do
Alright.
want to.
As you investigate the statue even a little bit, it becomes increasingly obvious to you. This was a living person.
Hmm. She gets a concerned look on her face despite the gaudy everything.
What's up? I can't see around the big guy. What's up?
This might be hard to believe, but this person was once alive. She kind of tinks on him with her long spear, like tink tink.
Yeah, there's a light tink. You also hear some conversation down this way.
She turns around and puts like a finger on her lips, like shoosh, and then she points to this direction.
Are they friends?
They're probably not friends. Okay, are any of you good at being scouts?
Varys raises a hand.
Maybe a different one.
Raises other hand.
I can do it.
Michaela's gonna peer equally also, like just around.
All right,
the
make a
armor.
stealth check.
Yeah, just a smidge. I think I can stealth okay. I should have actually checked that. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not negative. Tippy toe. No!
Oh my god.
You're gonna knock over the armor!
Hey, Morphogu, do you want to try and
What
fix
happens?
this?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Well, I just got a good roll, so that makes sense.
You know, it balances out.
Yeah.
I will also, basically, like, as Michaela's, like, peering over, it looks like she's about to bump into the armor, and Morphogu
Yeah.
kind of rushes out and kind of, like, grabs her by the wrist and points at the armor. He will peek over with my stealth check.
I was on. That's gonna be a one.
Alright.
I was gonna be like, oh no!
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
worse and worse stealth rolls.
Very good. You did significantly better. All right, you peek around the corner and you give it a good old-fashioned listen, and you see an odd scene. You see these two trying to push exceedingly fancy clothes onto the drow man you can now identify as Derlock. We have a dress code. You need to follow it, and I'm telling you to blow it out your ass. Wow, you are just the rudest thing. Unbelievable. How did you even get on the SY extravagance with an attitude like that? I don't know. Competence? How about that one? That one probably did it. Competence? You can buy competence. She flashes her she flashes her jewelry, which given Ponson's analysis previously is probably all fake. Look, you gotta live the high class life. That's just the way it is on this ship. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. I have actual important things to do. Morphogu, make a perception check.
Oh, see, there's a dress code. We should have gone with Varys' plan.
Oh,
Barrels.
Alright, you see just real quick, it's real hard to catch. But Durlock's eyes zip away from these guys and focus on you for just a quarter of a second. He looks back at him and is like, you know, I think I suddenly got something more important to do. Whatever, there's nothing more important than friendship. You'll learn that someday.
She understands.
Alright, so Michaela looks to Morphogu. You look like the type who can sneak around and cause untold amount of terror. What's your plan?
Well, I was thinking about sneaking around and causing untold amounts of terror.
Michaela nods, like,
Alright. I am going to cast Vanish.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, I forgot! You can do that!
Oh yeah, I forgot to bullet point on that. We're gonna pretend I did. Ponson was like, "Oh yeah, I found a book. I hope it's yours," and handed it over to you. And when he handed it over to you, it just hissed and growled and made all kinds of fuss.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Okay.
And so, I'm going to open it up and whisper silently the incantation to vanish.
Oh, okay. You open. I'm not gonna fuck you, just so you know ahead of time.
It's okay.
You open the book up, are immediately greeted by a face you hate, stuff it back into the book, and then cast your spell. It almost sounded like it was about to say "I" and then into the book.
Get the book. It's just a hollowed out book. No, alright, so yeah. Yep, I cast Vanish.
Yeah, and now you can vanish for a hot sec.
Yep. I'm gonna
But only a hot one.
Yeah.
Where did my Fogu go?
So Vanish's duration is like super short. Hold on, let me
Is it?
reveal the rest of this hallway. Yeah, no, it's like
Round per level.
round per level.
Yeah,
okay,
so
that's plenty.
18
Yeah, okay.
seconds. We're level 2,
So-
right? Yeah.
All right, so
Ooh.
you look down that way. That's what you're dealing with.
Okay, not too bad. Alright, and I'm just gonna rush up, and I do have. So, with those bombs, do I have those?
You do have those.
Yeah, I'm just. These two are dead.
Oh yeah. How's
Well,
that work?
One of them's gonna be dead. The other one's probably not.
The other
Oh.
one's dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no,
I think
you
the
don't get
spellcasters have-
you don't get sneak attack on your splash,
Okay, fair enough.
Makes sense.
but you can blow one of them straight to hell. I'm just gonna-
Yeah.
I like this music.
Well, if that's in that, yeah. I'll just go for it. So I roll to throw,
Mhm.
and that's gonna be based off of which stat.
It is a ranged attack.
Okay, so Dex.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Gotta roll dice. Dice.
Here's my. So that was not meant to be initiative, but it's the
Initiative.
same. It's the same stat, and so I'll yeah.
All right. So that'll definitely hit flat-footed touch. Which one are you getting? Big one or small one?
This one.
Okay.
Green.
Roll bomb and sneak attack.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So
What
she starts strutting down the hall. It's like he is the most barbaric bang.
Just
Boom. KO'd.
Elizabeth, darling, where did you go? Oh.
Let's roll
brutal.
some hot niche.
I'm kind of paying attention.
I hoped I would be more ready. Oops.
Cornelius, is it yours, Twitch? Oh my god, fighting!
I guess I'm not fighting.
Ravi, your button not working again?
Nope,
Your button
weird.
should definitely work.
sure don't.
And you have
I'm
yourself
not-
selected when you click it,
Got my
right?
boy clicked.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna check and make sure this isn't my fault, but I've
The
tested
tracker
all of them
dealio is done.
extensively.
Yeah, the button itself doesn't even appear for me if I'm not already clicked. So
Yeah, it should work. Give it another try.
Oogly doogly.
Wow, weird. Okay, what was your first one?
First one was 14.
14. Okay.
Weird.
Hmm?
Okay.
Are,
How
are
bizarre.
you by
How
chance clicking off of him after you click the initiative button?
I don't think.
I'm gonna assume Roll20 is just being weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dang, Cornelius.
Cornelius, you're at the top of the initiative. You guys are gonna get to act without consequence for a round. So be happy with that.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
We love and
You
appreciate
pretty
each other.
thoroughly caught them off guard.
Yeah, no, I think a bomb and someone blowing up and like only their feet remain would be pretty good.
yeah.
Cartoon.
Like that. Yeah. Cool.
I'm just gonna check quick. Yeah, that should be good enough to go wherever the fuck I need it to go. I'll just... Oh, that's just in range! Alright.
What are you gonna do?
So Cornelius takes out that crossbow he had now that he knows he's dealing with pirates and is going to shoot at the Lady of Hearts.
Okie doke.
Get her.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That gets her.
That's a threat and crit, actually.
On a crossbow?
Yeah, I think it actually.
Yeah,
it is.
crossbows are-
Yeah. A light crossbow is 19 to 20.
I'll check. I don't.
It is. I have it
Yeah.
on my character sheet.
Yep, because a longbow is the one that crits on a 20, but crossbows have the benefit of potentially critting on a 19.
Yeah, and shit. Roll to confirm. See if you get it.
Oh
Yeah, man.
shit.
To confirm.
Cornelius, destroy.
Nah.
Nah, just the 1d8.
Even
Dang.
flat-footed.
She
Uh,
can't, right?
No, even flat-footed still gets her. Or
That's right.
doesn't get her rather.
Oh, that's not bad.
Pew.
5. All right. She was also having an equally pointless conversation. Just like, oh yes, I know about stocks, and then she's just hit in the gut with a crossbow.
Stocks and wall balls.
Stocks.
Love me some stocks.
All right, they don't get to go yet. We're focused.
Alright.
I'm gonna. So, is this guy still flat-footed?
Yup.
Ha! All right.
Oh
He's
no!
I'm gonna roll to stab.
Oh my
You
god.
rapscallious feet!
Oh my god. What the heck? What the heckle?
You rolled your crit, which is wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You absolutely right. Let
I
me.
take that back. Pulls knife out, stabs again.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
Oops, sorry about that. That was
Thought
my
I got you
bad.
better.
Had my macros all fucked up. Here you go. And here we go. Yeah, that's more like it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
You get stabbed for 13, and he is still standing.
Golly gee.
Did he not take some splash from?
No, I'm not having the bombs do splash for your benefit.
Ah,
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
understand.
All right,
Ravi?
Robbie.
Alrighty, I was just getting references for someone. Alrighty then. There's not a lot Ravi can do right now. He needs to charge up his hyper beam. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Real quick, didn't calculate that super well. I can get to that chair. Let's do that.
Gotta take a seat.
He's just gonna put his hand on the edge of the chair and then look down this hallway and calculate.
You can
You
double
need-
move.
Yeah, you can full move, Sim.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
you
full move? Can I pick up the chair and full move?
Sure,
I mean, he is Robbie.
He's
Thank you!
you can have the chair.
Alright.
Get on the chair!
Gonna give him the chair. Alright. Man, it's gotta suck to be this guy, because he can see this coming, and he's not gonna be able to stop it.
Yeah, no, he just got stabbed in the gut. He looks up, and Robbie's just dragging a chair towards him.
That's it!
All right, Varys, very Varys.
1, 2, 3, 4,
She is very Varys.
6. Varys comes running down the hall with her longbow. Nobody move until I know what I'm doing. Arrow goes flying. Here's my range attack against that woman.
The accident.
That's fitting.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, she lurched forward momentarily to be like, "Oh no, I'm spilling my blue blood!" trying to keep pace, and the arrow just whips right over her.
Just gets stuck in there.
All right, Chrysanthemum. All right, she's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Is like, all right, hold on, I'm gonna solve a future problem, and she's going to call upon an absurd amount of strength to throw this statue in a mighty fashion. Oh god, that's right, I forgot. This is 2 separate assets.
Oh.
All right, that's cool.
It's
Fine,
gonna
we'll
like
get it.
fucking ricochet. Tung, 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 tung.
Nah, she just hucks it in front of this door. No uninvited guests. We got 5,
Oh,
5, 10,
smart.
15, 20, 25. And she's preemptively going over towards this door.
Michaela admires her smartness, but now I will come out. Let's see. I can't really go through like this, can I? Because the statue's here. I don't need to go, like,
No,
around.
it's
You can
it's
walk
in the
through
way.
Cornelius. Though. You can just,
Yeah,
like,
you can go through Cornelius, but you
Excuse
can't
me.
diagonal around.
10,
Oh,
15.
yep. He like squeezes up against the
20.
armor for a second.
Cornelius, in his Midwestern voice, says, "Oh,
Oh,
Oofda.
Wolfda.
Seeing that this guy and Morphogo are already tangled and heated combat, she's just gonna aim for this top mook over here with her crossbow as well. She's gonna move 20 feet. I forgot she has, this top. Top
the far one? Okay.
Yeah. Because I know there's penalties for shooting into melee.
We're not having
she
that.
got rid of that rule.
Yeah,
we're not. Oh, well, then I'll
we
just
got
shoot
rid
the
of
guy
that.
fighting Morphogo.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rules. I need to get a link to that again.
It's
so I can
okay.
have one. Yeah.
The rule sucks. Assume we're not doing it.
I can't
Hooray!
do that. But okay.
No,
All right. Yeah,
no.
I'll pew this guy. Pew. No, I won't.
No, you won't.
I feel you.
They're dancing and dodging around each other's blades, and it like goes like right between them before they collapse against each other again. It's like, dang.
This music's really great, just with the image of people dying, being blown apart by bombs.
Yes,
Yeah.
good contrast.
Darn. I was never good with this thing.
Ponson hustles past you. Excuse me. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a little key and sticks it into the hole. And when he does, it turns into goop.
Oh,
The key turns into goop, or the hole
Yes,
turns
the key turns
Okay.
into goop.
Okay.
Don't
I
gotta
used to
worry
do
about that one.
Oh, I see.
Cornelius.
Oh, we're gonna have to worry about doors? Oh, I'm gonna get closer then.
There are other people who work on this boat.
Don't be absurd. It's just the guys downstairs and these 4 people. And big gross man.
Hey, I'm right here.
what does Cornelius do?
Or fuck it. You know what? He's going to stay here by this suit of armor and is going to take a shot at the guy near Morphogu.
Ooh.
He's got half the reload, so but
Oh.
Fuck.
We can't
Holy
shoot shit!
Cornelius focuses in and just fucking whoops it. It's real hard trying not to hit somebody.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Brutal.
That's fantastic.
All right. So so these guys' turn. So this from this door down here, over here. Outsteps this lady.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She steps out, fanning herself like, oh, I do declare.
I do declare.
She was having a good time and now she ain't.
She steps out and she just kind of dooms herself.
Dang.
Next, the one down the hall, who is actually going to be a real participant, is going to go, all right, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I love to think everyone talks out loud their movement. It's like
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare
Hopscotching.
a thumb more. Yeah.
I've got you back, and she's going to. Morphogus once again going to be hit in the face with a cold ball of ice.
Okay.
no.
Just eats it. Delicious. The best meal I've ever had.
This is pretty fresh.
water.
That poopy
That's-
alley snow.
Does 14 hit touch?
I believe it will. Yep, barely.
Okay. So you will take 7 damage and make a fort save again.
I'm 7, 8.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh,
Failed again.
No.
Cool.
Staggered again.
Oh no.
Brutal.
We
Yeah,
couldn't
fine.
save him from this guy.
The guy down back is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's him double moving. And he still can't get into melee. Yeah, you watching these people try and hustle in their fancy clothes, it's nothing short of hysterical.
Like hoisting up their skirts, like, oh goodness.
Goodness gracious. Alright, the man in melee with Morphogu is still alive.
Oh no. We're
So-
okay.
So he brandishes his ornamental walking stick and is going to bash you with it.
Marseille.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah,
And you
that's a
are
hit.
bashed with it.
Yep.
Alright, take
Oh.
7.
Oof, I'm in trouble.
my goodness.
Yeah, no. You might have been under false pretense that these guys were chumps because they go down in one hit.
Here, I have a plan, don't
Yeah,
worry.
where did that come from?
Alright.
Hey, Austin, much like Abe Lincoln, does Grandpa want to take a seat?
Grandpa does want to take a seat.
Alright.
Oh no.
Grandma.
Let me take a look at something real quick, and let me. All right, this will be some. So I'm gonna 5-foot step back for sure, and then I would like to.
So,
Could.
I don't know if you can. I don't think you can 5-foot step if you're staggered.
Oh, that's fair. If I'm
I don't
staggered,
recall.
what can I do as a
You
staggered?
can move
I-
or attack.
I guess you could. I guess you could
movement.
5-foot step, but that's the end of it.
Yeah, you
Oof.
can do one action.
But you could attack and just kill him.
Yeah, you could just attack him.
Yeah, I think that's probably the safest option.
I mean, if
right
I have
now.
to, I can heal you on my turn, assuming you
Yep.
survived
yeah.
to that point.
Survive.
I think.
There's
Yeah, I
this
like those.
purple
Odds.
guy who's
I
gonna
like
go.
those odds. So yeah, let's get him.
Go.
Stab.
Hey.
Yep.
Stabbed.
Hey, you didn't roll a 0. All right. You quickly get a revenge stab on that guy for bashing you with something that clearly cost more than your life, and he goes down.
Hooray! Steal it. Steal that
Yeah.
stick.
All right, Robbie.
Take all their stuff.
You could
That probably still wasn't particularly expensive.
So, so Ravi goes up and takes the chair and sits more Fogu in it, and then walks past and punches
nice.
this man straight in the throat.
Ooh, man,
Okay.
throat punches are fucking rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he bites it on a throat punch.
Dang.
Roll.
All right. You punch him in the throat. He was about to say something, and then the wind gets knocked out of him.
Ooh.
Varys.
Awful.
Do you want me to help you with her, or should I go and deal with the other lady?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, I'm going to do a charging attack at this woman.
All right.
So Varys can get here, and then he's still in range, so if he tries to do anything, so we'll make it a power attack. So
Okey-doke.
this is with all the modifiers because it's +2 for the charge with a -3, so yeah.
Yeah, you got her.
All right, so then the power attack is just a +4, no, 3, +3. So +3 on this damage. Oh, it's 16 damage.
Oh.
Okay, 16 damage. That was only 14 points of overkill.
How much?
14.
She has 2 health.
I got her with 5
Oh,
damage.
right.
So
I was like, what?
I'm sorry.
So she was nursing this crossbow bolt, like, oh god, that hurts. I'm gonna have to get that looked at, and then just roll up, slice down like a sack of bricks.
I keep forgetting to use the button sign.
All right. So then these guys' turn. Whoa! This guy steps out.
and he makes that noise.
He does a fucking mirror B pose.
Yeah, no, he steps out, does a sweet pose, like, whoa!
Get out of here.
Whoa! I don't want to be here, but whatever. And he is going to throw his knives at Varys.
Ouchies.
Ooh.
All right,
Ooh.
Wow, wow, wow.
19 and 21. I think both those get
They
you.
sure do.
All right, so you're gonna take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Luckily, Varys is a tank.
Yeah, no. He steps out, immediately clips you with 2 flashy daggers. Whoa!
She just
starts crying.
running.
Aw.
All right, Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum is going to use a flurry of them.
Just put her in the dirt.
Oh God, she did an awful job.
Probably tired.
Yeah, no, this woman is riding this woman is riding high on the power of kisses. So Chrysanthemum goes in, double swipe, double dodge. Whoa, I'm awesome and elegant. Michaela.
No, you ain't. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I really
No,
want you
you
to help me
ain't.
out.
Alright, seeing that these other people are in trouble, so like channeling energy doesn't affect enemies unless you want it to, like we house ruled it as that.
Yeah,
We don't
no,
That's
let
not
you
even a
channeling
house
anymore.
rule. That's
Yeah,
just...
no, selective channeling gone. Bad feat.
Okay, cool, thanks. Because I don't want to heal these guys. I want to
course
heal. I want to heal these guys. And 20. What's the? All right, you're close enough. I'm gonna channel energy so it gets more Fogu and Varus.
Thank you.
Cool. Roll
Don't
that
have to do
channel.
it. Oh, and this is real healing, by the way. You get 5.
Yay. One of the knives doesn't hurt anymore.
And that's all I can do. I'll just here.
Thank you, Michaela.
Alright, Ponson's turn. Ponson's turn. Well, he already did the helpful thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There you go. Alright, you go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna back up Chrysanthemum. Ponson attack roll.
Get him. Get him. No.
Aw.
He's got a
She's
pretty good
just-
modifier, though.
She's just eloquently spinning around in circles around this flurry of attacks.
Oh my god, he's so fast.
That speed, it makes me want to break all of her bones.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's time you slowed down. And he's going to cast Daze on her.
Oh, shit.
Let's see how the power of love guides her. I think
No.
yeah, no.
No.
Zawarudo, this chick.
She just continues spinning. Whoa, dizzy. Okay.
She
that
doesn't
one's
get
like-
to have her turn.
That was unconscious. She doesn't get to have her turn, but she won't be dazed next time. Yeah, okay.
It's that guy.
It's this guy.
What's up, guy?
This guy goes like, "Whoa, you guys are pretty tough, but the icons will take care of you. Not you though. You're pretty scary. He 5 footsteps away."
Oh, not you. You're scary.
Like bumps into Varus.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, I'm
Stabs.
sorry. And he's gonna attack you.
No!
17?
That is my. Oh no, but I charged. So yeah,
did
no.
charge,
yeah,
alright,
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Alright, you
Oh,
did I describe this guy's weapon? I don't think
No,
I did.
it was like-
It's a- It was a walking stick, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's the big walking stick.
Yeah, a golf club.
Just cracks it over her head.
No.
With brutal force, Ponson looks like, "Aw, I wish I could have done that."
Ow!
Smack Varus over the head.
No, be good with a walking stick.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
If
We're
you
Fugu.
practice.
I should have done this a while ago.
I cast Mage Armor.
Glad you remembered, Austin.
Yeah. And then I'm going to, let me see. And then I'm going to fall back a little bit.
Probably a
Fall
good
back over
call.
here. Yep,
Okay,
they got that.
Ravi.
He's going to walk up behind this man and clap over both of his ears with his fists.
Oh,
Oh,
you. Oh, you have a +2 on this because you're flanking with me.
Oh, fuck! Alright, +2
Give
on
him
this
the
then.
clap.
13, 14, 15.
15.
Yep,
Oh!
easily.
Damage. Hey.
Another 8 on this man. You punch this man in both sides of his head. He just goes down. Oh!
Yeah, he
I don't
looks like
think
a
these
Varus.
people know what a rich person acts like.
That really hurt. I'm sorry, but I need to do this because I keep on getting. You threw knives at me.
He flashes his knife, and he'll do it again.
Power attack.
Aw.
Nope.
Oh, that is with all the modifiers. So
Nope.
Dang.
You power attack and he narrowly steps aside as you smash the floorboards.
If you don't mind, I forgot that I should actually be adjacent when I do these sorts of things.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
sorry about that.
It's okay.
Mayhaps.
All right, now he, seeing you as a threat, is like, "Oh, right, time for a showdown, mano a mano." And he's going to double attack you.
Nope.
15.
Ooh, this guy's competent.
Threaten crit.
It sure is.
Ooh.
Okay. No,
No.
just one damage. Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
He's competent!
It is a good thing I rolled amazing on hit points because Varys is getting dumpstered and she's still doing great.
Yeah, you get dumpstered, but you're still feeling fine. Chrysanthemum is gonna double into this lady again, desperately trying to drop her.
I mean, she's dazed. That might help. I
Oh
don't know if it
yeah.
actually
Well,
does or
she
not.
was dazed, but
Yeah, she
Oh.
was dazed. 15, the other one. Yeah, both hit. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, she was down after the first punch.
Oh.
So Chrysanthemum punches her in the face. And it should also be noted that when Chrysanthemum punches people, they bleed. They bleed a lot.
Oh.
So she punches her, goes down in one, props her back up, punches her again, and then she goes down.
Just gotta go wrap around her fist.
I'm glad I let you have a second shot.
Yeah, same. Alright, Michaela.
Michaela, seeing this poor, soft girl up front just getting stabbed and hit with chains, and it's like, she's just like, he's just like exasperated. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in range. I'm gonna channel energy again just so
Oh,
it hits you.
You don't have to do that. You can just shoot him or something. Don't worry about me. Very,
But
very.
It's probably
I
better.
mean,
It's
so
probably
like, out of
better.
character, I know you're fine, but Michaela feels really bad because it's just like constant, oh, hello. Oh, hello, fuck you. It's like, oh, man. This is the saddest thing I might have ever seen in channel energy. She's gonna, it's what she would do. You get 6 back.
I feel so much better. Thank you.
Please stop getting hit so much.
I don't mean to. It just kind of happens.
Fight back. Kill them if you must.
I don't want. I really don't want to kill people. Woman
This
is
is self-defense.
Big
Yeah, point
sister
to girl on
advice.
25, 30, 5, 10,
As they
15,
argue the
20,
semantics
25,
of
30.
death, Ponson comes running up.
Ponson hustling, holding on to his hat so it doesn't fly off. He's actually pretty quick despite his age. Cornelius.
All right, Cornelius gonna take the pot shot of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go for a body shot?
Oh, that is a thing.
That is a thing. That is a thing, so you can guarantee just hit him. It's a thing that you have no reason not to do because you don't have a
It
damage
is?
modifier.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I thought it halves the damage either way, so I'm gonna be.
It doesn't half the damage. It brings you down to a minimum of +1. You're thinking of non-lethal.
Oh, I'm thinking of non-lethal. You're right. So +4, not needed, but.
Not needed.
There you go.
Ooh!
Alright, you line up a shot to his. This guy doing flat. You know that scene in Indiana Jones, the guy with like the 2 swords. Yeah.
It's all cool.
Yeah.
and yeah.
He starts being all cool, hitting the gut with a crossbow bolt, goes down.
I got your back, Ferris!
Thank
Now
you
finish
very
him.
much. What?
Are you for
Okay.
real?
Okay, no more immediate threats. Let's hustle the fuck out of here.
More swears.
Combat temporarily over.
What's in this room?
Not that one.
Oh. I'm
That's the
sorry.
end of the game. Don't want to go in there.
There's just more dudes to punch in there.
Michaela reluctantly doesn't just kill these people because, like, they could just follow us once they get back up, mayhaps. But I guess we'll see what happens.
I'm sorry, everyone. I hope you don't bleed later.
Oh god.
It's not necessary.
Why'd I do this to myself? This is gonna be a pain to reveal.
Oh, you're like a pretty bad guy. Well, yeah. You got hurt a lot.
Here, I have like so many channel energies because I like spec'd into that. So more or less. So I'm gonna do another one and get everybody. Everyone gets 5
Yay. Thank
because I
you.
know 2 of us need it. So whatever.
Alright, hustle in! Hustle, 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 hustle!
I have 5 more of those.
Okay.
Oh,
then we
wow.
went inside.
Yeah, I got extra channel and blah 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 blah. So that helps.
Now what?
Chrysanthemum immediately goes over and flings this poker table here on a fucking pirate ship, by the way.
Yep.
As you
Yeah,
do.
Ravi does the same actually. He grabs this one and just scoots it in front of the door here.
Yeah,
Okay.
both on the same page. Block up the doors. Okay.
Michaela notices this gold statue. Is it another person that is a gold statue?
Yep.
Best. She doesn't like that one bit, for a multitude of reasons. But anyway,
Huh. Okay.
why this happened? Okay.
All right. Quick breather. That was a lot of excitement.
Is
They're probably
everyone,
gonna.
is everyone okay?
I got banged up pretty bad, but
Oh,
I'm
no.
Michaela looks at Varys, who has like a puffy face or something. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, it's like Morfogu's like, yeah, I got banged up pretty bad. Really? You look the same.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like One Piece, where your face gets beaten up so badly you look beautiful afterwards. Jello was here, he wouldn't get me.
No, I get you.
Rest in peace.
Okay. So up there, like that's the deck of the boat.
So what are we
Okay.
waiting for? Other than a breather.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Why is this here? Like, there's
Yeah, no.
way this
It's
can
extreme
stop.
pool.
Why, yes, Morfogu, you have caught on to the fundamental flaw of having a pool table on your fucking pirate ship. You didn't get to see it, but one of the other rooms had a grandfather clock.
Do you know how good you have to be at pool to play on a boat?
Not very, because it plays itself.
Yeah, the game.
I mean, I
plays
guess,
itself.
but I don't know. I didn't think about that, but whatever.
All right, so up on top deck, we're probably going to meet the most resistance that we could possibly meet. So I suggest we be prepared for that.
All right. What do you suggest?
I suggest that we. Well, my plan is make a beeline for a lifeboat, but I don't know. Maybe you guys could just fucking take the whole boat. I don't know. You seem pretty strong.
Maybe.
Well, I don't like being kidnapped, so I'm probably going to kill whoever the leader is. But after that, I'm up
makes
for
sense.
anything.
All right, who here knows how to operate a boat?
Is it a ride check?
No.
Oh.
Be a
Pull up.
profession sailor check or something.
Yeah.
Boat check.
Oh, Varys just kind of wanders off on her own.
What do you think? Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I'll let them decide.
Is this a porthole?
No, that's a painting.
Fuck, he thought it was a porthole.
He's like running through it.
Super Mario 64. Jumps
Guys.
through. Where'd Robbie go?
Guys, I think this. I think we're not actually on a boat. Everything outside is so still.
Oh, okay. So since we didn't unanimously say I know how to operate a boat, we probably can't steal the whole boat. We could probably take a lifeboat.
We could maybe guess.
I mean, I have no. What's the word I'm thinking of? I have no
Expertise?
quarrel. No, yes, but also, I have no quarrel just crashing the ship into the nearest thing we see. I'm sure it's just awful on the outside.
Well, that's good because we probably would anyway.
So okay, small problem with that. This boat here, little bit noteworthy. Yeah,
How so?
I think I heard one of them say it. SY extravagance. Yeah, I think every port city's probably looking for this. I don't know how close we'd get. I don't think we get the luxury of crashing into the docks.
How?
But if we're really far out into the sea, I don't think a lifeboat's gonna work too good.
Yeah.
Michaela
Nods and
nods
shrugs.
knowingly. It
Well,
seems
well-
the only option is just to crash the ship into shore.
I mean, maybe we could get close to the shore and then just get on the lifeboats and then let them sink the ship.
Yeah, we'll wing it. We're winging it. This is
Yeah.
great.
It's worked well enough so far. Michaela claps her hands one more time and does another channel energy to top everyone off. 6.
Thank you.
That leaves me
Thank
with
you
4
so
left,
much.
so we're good. love having
Varys
so many
grabs
of
your
these.
hands and shakes it. Thank you so much, Mickey.
What?
She smiles.
You're welcome. Let's go.
You know, someone on this boat is navigating. I'm just saying we don't have to kill all of them.
That's good.
I didn't think we were gonna kill many, but okay.
Like they both start going, killing people. I don't know.
The two small people are like, I don't know about killing.
I don't know about the Moida.
Yeah, because Varys is like 5'5", 5'6".
No, yeah, how tall is everybody? Who's the tallest? Is that like Robbie? I guess
Robbie.
Robbie easily.
Cornelius is the shortest elf you have ever seen at 5'2".
Yeah, Morfogu would probably be taller, but he's always kind of hunched over.
Mm.
He wouldn't be like Robbie tall, but he's got this just disgusting hump on his back.
He has to install the new WoW expansion so you stand up straight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Probably
make something
shouldn't go first.
No worries.
Whoever's the tank should go first. One of these beefy peeps. There
work.
you
Yeah,
go.
you guys can move yourself into appropriate position.
All
God
right.
damn, are you really gonna do me like this, roll 20? All right. That kind of ruins the effect a little bit. Give me more of a hot second. Keep talking
fine.
amongst yourselves.
So, where would we even go with the boat?
Anywhere?
Anywhere. That's kind of vague.
I mean, if we crash on an island that has no one on it, then we can't get off the island.
Yeah, that one doesn't work.
I think I could get off the island.
Yeah, all right. You and what flying machine?
Ha! No, but I can like swim. Can't you swim?
I mean, yeah, but like, I presume we're gonna be looting, right? Like once we take her when we find what's worthwhile on here, make this worth our fucking time.
This isn't ours.
Yeah, it's probably not theirs either.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
There are pirates, I think.
Bet the only thing that's theirs is this fake money.
Yeah,
And this pool table that plays itself.
yeah, kind of stupid, isn't it?
The 8-ball goes into the hole on its own.
Michaela's gonna come over. She's gonna take the 8 black ball and pocket it.
Michaela.
Because she's all edgy or whatever.
Fantastic. Okay.
She kind of like, not like fidget spinners in her hand, but like when you're anxious and you kind of just mess with something, like in your hand to feel better, she just kind of rolls it around. I'm gonna add an
8-ball
to my inventory.
Yeah, feel
Be
free.
important.
Okay.
This will be important later.
Okay, we're good now. All right, so
Oh, look at
Oh
those
my
gaudy-ass
God.
cannons. Good lord.
How the
Alright.
fuck you got a goddamn fountain on
You
your
guys-
boat?
Holy fuck, dude.
you guys step out and it's still pouring rain. It must have been God knows how long it's been raining. Since Ponson said you guys have been out for a week, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Huh.
Yeah,
You're chrysanthemum, you look very bright.
you shouldn't. I painstakingly fixed that. If she looks that way on Roma's screen, no, okay, not gonna bother then.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, looks good. So
Yeah.
as rain continues pouring down, you're noticing it's real hard to see up here. Like it's night and it's raining. Hopefully that won't be
Not
too
for
bothersome.
me.
Yeah.
You have dark vision.
Hee hee.
I might.
I don't.
I think I have.
As you stand out in the rain trying to get your bearings, you see 3 figures pop out of seemingly nowhere.
Uh-oh.
Where at?
They're at
Just down the road. These fine folks.
just down the way a bit.
Down the road.
Okay. So I completely understand why you're going through this uprising. You did not sign up to be in this situation. Godigus is an idiot and a terrible host. I can understand all of the reasons. But please just go back down.
No.
Well, shit, I tried, didn't I? No one can say I didn't. He looks around at the collective here. You, no, awesome.
We appreciate the offer, but we'd like to decline.
You'd like to decline?
Yes, please.
You're just thinking about it?
No. She's
No,
thinking.
So you thought long and hard about it?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Varys looks down, kind of sad.
We had time to think about it as we disposed of your useless pawns.
Oh, please do not call them my pawns. They're not mine. I do not take any credit or so. Hell, you want to blame anyone for those pawns? Blame the guy in there.
Thank you.
May we speak to him?
Michaela, as you step up, Durla.
I only go up
steps
this
to
far. I
you.
wasn't gonna go any further.
Yeah. Like you really shouldn't do that. Any step farther than that, and it's gonna be an act of war. And I'm gonna be honest. This paycheck it's already been more work than I wanted to put into it.
Then let us leave.
I sure would love to, but then I don't get to get paid.
Do you even trust all their money? It's fake.
I mean, yeah, right?
Like, it's obviously fake. Why even trust them to pay you at the end of this?
I've worked with him before, and he gave me real money that time. And if he gives me fake money, I'll shoot him in the face, and I'll take his real money. We have a very civil and business-like relationship.
So we can't leave.
I mean, I would certainly prefer it if you stayed. Although I can completely reciprocate as to why you don't want to be here.
Then if you understand us, you'd let us go.
She gets big puppy dog eyes.
Bigger than
Nah.
her regular puppy dog eyes.
I'll tell you what I can do. Because, again, I cannot stress this enough, I do not feel like fighting you people. You seem to have fucked up all of the guys downstairs quite sufficiently. And noisily, by the way.
Sorry.
It's alright. I have no stake in this. He looks back and shouts to this guy, "Hey, go tell the idiot what these people want." What? Fucking why? Because I don't know. You're the first mate? Yeah? I gotta steer the ship. Just hang tight, okay?
Okay, thank you. He seems nice.
Oh.
That's a word for it.
To us just killing all of them, this talking grows tiresome.
I don't know about killing them. Maybe we just toss them overboard and let God sort it out.
I don't know. If we let them keep talking, then the man responsible gets closer to us.
That's fair.
If we're going to have to kill anyone, it's going to have to be the guy in charge. As much as I don't want to.
You hear some distant shouting from the cabin on the other end. You have to assume it's the captain's quarters. As you look around, you really appreciate all this upholstery that's being ruined, these hedges that are being ruined, and this fountain that doesn't work.
There's a dead fish in it. Robbie's just kind of like,
Delicious. No.
After a short while,
After a short while, the music goes silent.
you see someone about to step out of the cabin. Like, nope, damn it, do it again. All right, that's better this time. All right. Oh, god damn it, I didn't go to the right layer. Now my mouse is being evil. Okay, take 3.
Oh my god! Look at him!
Oh, if you like zoom in and the teeth.
oh my
Worst
god.
part.
They
So,
better not say go Zeppeli or I'm killing someone.
no, they don't. So as he steps out, you notice something immediately. You notice Gaudius. Despite the darkness and the rain and how everyone else is kind of hard to parse, you see him clear as fucking crystal. This is probably not to his tactical advantage.
Clear as Christmas.
Oh.
Who did that to him?
All right, now you have to listen to him as well as me, so everyone loses. Hooray! He struts up every step. He shakes his butt, of course.
Oh.
Is he having trouble walking on the boat?
Yes. He's decked out in this exceedingly extravagant golden armor that cannot possibly be doing him more favors than it is like anti-favors.
Probably also hard to walk on those heels.
Yeah, Austin?
Yeah, and you're on a rocking boat. Like,
So you're the ones who have been causing so much trouble.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Why don't you come over here and talk to us about it?
In our defense, we would not be causing troubles here if we were not brought here.
I mean, it's
Couldn't
raining.
hear
Are we
you
like
over-
yelling at each other across
Yeah,
the ship?
yeah.
Like, how stormy is it?
It works like Fire Emblem. You can hear each other just fine.
Oh, okay.
I hear you over the
Don't worry
rain.
about it.
You kidnapped us. So of
Gaudius
course we're trying to escape.
kind of begins posing seductively on this mast. Well, yes, I might have kidnapped you, but I assure you it was for a good cause.
Okay.
What?
To maintain beauty, of course. See, I'd like to, when I find something beautiful, or in some cases, the antithesis of beauty, it deserves to be preserved forever.
Ugh, no, it doesn't.
I gotta say, yes, it does. For example, if I were to have a statue of you in my home, I would feel approximately 300 million billion times better about myself every single day.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
You be nice to Morfogu. He is beautiful.
I'm not really under any obligation to do that. I'm the king of the sea, after all.
The king of the mean.
Slap that on a t-shirt. Just this fucking
I
guy.
like the idea that like he says his thing, nobody laughs, but then she says her silly little joke, and like all of the crew members just go.
Oh, yeah.
She just pops up my cheeks like a chipmunk.
Like a sitcom comedy moment.
So what? Is that not good enough for you? Do you not want to be preserved forever? It's basically immortality, you know.
No.
Why
You
don't
must have
do
seen
it?
some of them on the way up.
But then why don't you just do it?
Someone has to be in charge of all of it. I mean, these guys aren't going to do it.
Yeah,
He
doesn't-
just
he doesn't want to be
gestures to his
gold.
crew.
He doesn't want to be gold. He's too happy looking like a board game.
I mean, to be fair, this gentleman seems quite good at his job.
Yeah, please don't bring me into this.
I'm sorry.
No, Durlock really is quite the peach. I was hoping to preserve him too, but he proved to be too helpful. Yeah, lucky me. Lucky fucking me. This one, on the other hand, hasn't proven anything. He begins poking at Hughes. What do you even do, anyway? Stuff? Great. Gadia sits down on this chest and crosses his legs. So, I get the overwhelming feeling that we're not going to reach a diplomatic conclusion here.
Well,
Not
I mean,
with a bully.
you just said you like to keep people around if we're useful, and we took out most of your crew.
Yes, and I'm absolutely fucking pissed about that.
Ooh.
He's swearing again.
So, for something like that, you've been demoted from being worthy of preserving to just a nuisance that I want gone.
Excellent. Give us one of your lifeboats and we'll be out of your way.
Gaudius reaches behind him and starts walking away from you. You see a crazy contraption. Looks like a small cannon. No, I don't think it will be that.
As he walks away, Michaela's gonna turn to Varys. Can I trust you to sort of handle things from here?
What do you mean?
Michaela turns back around and she says, wait. But it's Fire Emblem, so he'll hear that.
I'm listening.
I mean, I can't speak it for the rest of them, but I'm clearly the most sorry, I'm messing up my words. I gotta drink something. Hold on.
Just look up and open your mouth. You get used to the taste.
Oh yes, you're right. How could I be so foolish?
Enjoy that puddle water.
It's not a puddle yet. If it's
We're
not
on that conversation. Okay.
Anyway, I'm clearly the most beautiful person here. So why not just take me and let them go?
Oh, I dig the confidence.
She stands there with like her hand on her hip, looking cool or whatever she thinks looks good.
Whatever she thinks she looks like.
Yeah, I can't describe it. I don't got a picture reference.
Mickey, what are you doing?
She doesn't say anything to that, and she just waits for Gaudius's response, or to see what he's doing.
He's kind of feeling his chin a bit. Come closer. Let's see.
Oh.
She does so.
Mickey.
Gaudius is positively fucking radiant, by the way.
She tries to bear it for the sake of whatever.
He steps up, grabs you by your chin. Oh, you have excellent bone structure, and also you've got this dark air about you. I'm about it.
Yes, I think it contrasts your radiance.
Oh, you noticed?
Yes. I tries to say as plainly as she can.
Durlag at this point just checks out of the conversation like, fuck it, don't care.
Get out of here.
Alright, you seem like a fair trade.
Very well then. I have your assurance you'll let them go.
Of course, I'm nothing if not a man of my word. Isn't that right, Durlock? Go fuck yourself. I'm a man of my word.
Are you going to let your crew talk to you like that? Or your business associates, or whatever he is to you?
Durlock's a bit of a special circumstance. It seems that despite my overpowering sway, people don't generally want to be associated with me. He shrugs, can't imagine why.
That is unfortunate.
Alright, your friends can go on ahead, but you're coming with me.
She looks back and waves at them, and she gives them like a look like, don't worry about it. And we'll do that. He'll go. She will go with him. Excuse me.
Super.
Varys, I don't like the feeling of this.
Yeah, what are we doing? We gotta get her back.
Yep, they
I'm not
Scooby-Doo away.
We're not gonna leave Michaela on this boat with that monster.
What?
With that horrible monster.
This has got to be like a power play or something, right?
I would think so, but honestly, I don't know Michaela very well.
Maybe she's got a martyr complex. Chrysanthemum looks to Cornelius and Morphogu, and you guys should be ashamed of yourself. For fuck's sake. You just let her walk away like that?
I thought about trying to hide, but...
Really great.
I let my friend down.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
No, it's not. She might die.
Nah, it's not. We won't let that happen. I'm gonna break that man's teeth and steal them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually.
Oh.
Ravi.
Ravi?
He's around.
All right, well, we all heard the boss man. Pile in.
Yep. Just,
All right, just go into the nearest lifeboat.
All right, nearest lifeboat. That'd be just to confirm. That's this one, right? My depth perception is real bad. You see.
Yes, it would indeed be that one.
Okay. Sort of looking around. Is this our moment, guys?
Is this it?
I mean, it could be. We're down to Michaela, and she's
This is
alone
the
with Gotti.
moment.
I
I feel like we might be able to get in a better position.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, let's go right over then. And yep, just going right on over.
Hughes turns around and looks at hey, where are you going?
Oh, fancy that.
I suggest an idea, but I technically can't because I'm not here.
Well, Hughes looked away anyway because he's looking at Cornelius like, oh, it's you again.
Oh, hey, big guy.
Yeah.
When I said you were something, I didn't think you were this.
Yeah, no, this isn't really what I like doing, but Durlock says I'm good at it.
Right, gonna head over here.
No!
Excuse me, pardon me.
Well, no matter what you said, I think you're doing a great job. You look real intimidating and stuff.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. He leans down and touches your ears again. One of a kind.
I'm gonna knock him out.
No. No means no.
That's what we're doing, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
you can make a call.
Make a call.
all right.
Our characters wouldn't know what you're doing, so.
Cornelius looks visibly uncomfortable.
All right, gonna sneak attack.
Alright. 17. Against flat-footed, I have to check.
And with flanking.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, flanking. Alright, yeah, that gets him for sure then.
All right.
Get him.
Sorry.
Alright, he gets immediately stabbed for 14. He's still standing pretty strong. He's surprised by that, goes, oh shit!
Oh my
Sorry.
god!
Durlock, I gotta go. My back hurts. What? And then he suddenly vanishes.
Oh!
Uh-oh. I was ready for that.
Wait,
Where did he
what?
go?
Where'd he go?
Alright, that's fucking it. Durlock cocks his crossbow. And we will find out what happens next time.
Oh.
Oh.
What are you talking about? His back hurt. He left.
Run home.
You can't blame me for his back hurting.
I say with a bloody sword.
Okay. So,
What the fuck will happen next time?
what'd you guys think?
It's good to be back.
Oh.
Feels good to be against them.
I missed them so
I
much.
missed these
I missed
people.
them.
It's been a long time coming and it finally came.
It did.
Alright. Link to
Great
link
job,
to
Web.
Sparkles and thing.
That was wonderful.
Thank you. Hey, all right. So not to pat my own back or anything, but I'm just gonna run back to the deck real quick.
It's okay, Lamp. I'll pat your back for you.
Pat, 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 pat.
Look at how fucking sick this boat is. Appreciate
It's
it.
really good.
It's real good.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
My mission statement for this boat was make a boat so good no one else ever wants to make a boat because they shouldn't because it sucks.
Well,
Nice.
I
Nice.
see some technology used on this boat.
Yeah, no, it's some good tech. I taught you. Okay.
Cool statue. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, there's another statue. Explore it next time. So, do we have fan art?
We do.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we do.
give us that link, yo.
To say we have fun art is to say that the water is wet.
Got that Imgur.
Oh, hey, yeah, Roma, come off mute because you're the streamer, so you have to officiate.
Yeah.
And come off mute on OBS.
Alright, I'm here!
We'll just be talking to nobody. Our good friend Ghost Roma.
Ghost. That was originally my name in the
Roma.
Roll20 was Ghost Roma, but I changed it to Romabot. Alright, can I
Nice.
get a link to the
Oh,
straw poll as well?
Oh, yeah, sure.
People in
Excuse me.
chat were wondering, where are these characters from originally? They're from the original Lamp.
They're from this.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but
They're
it was
from-
years ago.
Plural.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It has been years, plural.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like it.
Sure has.
It sure
Mhm.
has. Yeah, this game's been on a small hiatus. All right, Roma.
Yeah.
Officiate Imgur.
Alright, so I'm here. I'm on the
Sick
Imgur.
says she has a picture. Hold on a sec.
Oh, well,
No.
this will take a while, probably.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Alright, I'm here with your local news broadcast. I'm at the Imgur.
All right. My favorite
Super.
channel.
The first
Okay.
one we have is from Deathbird.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's Black Goop.
Oh yeah, it's goo.
Yeah, black goo.
Yeah,
Because
I
we
know.
did do some promotion in the
We did
Discord.
some promotional roleplay.
It was good. Go check it out.
Oh. Yeah, I know. In that promotional roleplay, Steel did provide us with the tank. We'll see if we get it.
I'll
Outstanding.
build up the tank.
Let's make it happen.
Because we can't.
Little-
Look it up. Cool.
There's little interference between dimensions.
Alright. Oh.
Hee hee.
This one's me.
Yeah.
It's me!
That's you, it Roma.
It's you from Gay Calzone.
Yeah?
Great name.
And we have Ravi.
Ooh, we got a Ravi.
Boy!
Thank you, Tobias.
That's your boy.
Yeah, from Tobias.
And then we got Cornelius from Mochi.
Yeah.
Nice. No eyes.
His eyes are closed.
Yeah, his eyes.
I know.
Eyes
Just
clo-
kidding.
Yeah, I looked at that wrong. It's like a seeing eye puzzle.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
still looking at it wrong, but it looks good.
Very nice.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, there
The
you go.
real joke is what's up with this face?
What's up with my face?
We have
Great.
Ravi
Tobias colored it.
again.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Boy,
So good.
the big boy.
Oh my god, we get fan art of these characters, guys!
It's good.
Next is Varys.
It's Varys!
No.
Happy face.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Matt Long.
Thank you.
I don't know how he's in here. So weird stuff happens. Please forgive me. Alright, and then we got that one guy from the beginning.
It's
We got
Shadow.
Shadow.
He's only ripping you off a little.
That
From
bastard.
Shadow.
Thank you, Gay Calzone.
No!
Yeah.
Follow us
We got the
everywhere.
first One Piece edit for this series.
There it is.
Nice talk, yo.
Then we have
Goodness.
Michaela
Ooh.
from Tobias.
They
How
even,
accurate.
they even got the goo.
Perish.
Go.
There's-
Even
Yeah,
a
what's
little
up with that goo? Maybe we'll find out one day.
Yeah, we'll find out about that goo.
And then Classy has blessed us with this Ravi.
Yeah!
Weird word
Handsome
for Robbie.
Squidward! Yes!
So
Glad you can
good.
make it, classy.
Goodness gracious.
Then we got Michaela from Just Dive In.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Goth.
God.
God.
Goth GF.
Goth cleric.
That is the goth GF.
And then Tobias
Good
drew
stuff.
Cornelius.
Oh,
Corn!
$100 smile.
That's $100 smile.
That's $100 smile pointed at Varys. You pointed at Morphogu. $2.
We got another $100 smile, but this time it's an evil
Oh,
one.
more like choices. Was this done with
No
Copics?
eyes.
Oh,
This looks like
so
this was
nice.
done with Copic markers.
So
Love
good.
Michaela.
looks so
Nice.
good.
I like it.
And then
So pretty.
another $100 smile.
Another $100.
$100 smile.
I won't lie, I've been very excited to get Varys.
Yeah.
Cute.
Because, goddamn, she is the only character I ever play that isn't down for murder.
Alright. And then we have $2 smile.
$2 smile.
My facial structure doesn't actually let me smile.
You look like a werebore.
He actually looks pretty good here. Like, this is where
Yeah.
Rogue on a very good day.
Yeah, he's pretty handsome here, considering.
This is a high school senior photo. This is like this is before the hammer incident.
Oh, then we have gun.
Or what I refer to as birth.
$100 gun.
Oh, I love that.
Got a
Thank you,
real ass
Cassie.
modern day gun on this club's girl.
All right, and then we got that guy from Gay Calzone.
This Glock.
6 gave the generics too much character. It's a real problem for me.
Yeah.
Then we got
Hey,
It's fine, they get art and then they're forgotten forever.
It's fine, they're great.
They are great. Thank you, Keiko.
now we got Bird.
$1 million bird.
Beautiful.
Hello.
God, I'm so glad Ponson gets to be in earlier.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm
That's
so
a
glad
fun
we get to
change.
see Ponson more.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Then we got $1 Million Smile.
I love it. It's so good. It's pixely.
She's so happy. Good bean.
Yay!
Aw.
And then we have Bird.
One Piece.
This is more One Piece.
Tall bird.
Don't worry, there's
Yeah, I
a
think
bird
it
in One
is.
Piece.
Loving the One Piece stuff.
We got it.
Nice.
We got it.
And then
Yeah.
we got
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
yay!
We got the pixel art for
We
jam
got- we got-
cakes.
Oh,
We got
that's so
Pixel
cool.
Face. Very nice.
That's into a video game. We'll be ready.
Yeah. So good.
Then we got
Oh.
Meow.
Yeah. Yo.
Very nice. Thank you, Just Dive.
Oh,
my
it's
guy.
very good.
Then we got Blip.
Oh, he's
Oh,
flipping.
Blip.
Blip.
Oh, I've been so ready for years for this art.
So long.
For
It's
this
been
exact
so
art.
long.
And then
Oh, Misty, I love
yeah,
this.
it's
Misty.
really
Yeah,
good.
It's so good.
Oh yeah, that one's very good.
Top
almost
tier
looks like-
golf
like-
GF.
It almost looks like an edit of like the original, but like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I
No, it's great.
For a half second, I was like, wait, is that the same? Oh wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, no, I was like
Michaela
that too.
She just very suits Misty's art style like very
Yeah.
nicely.
Yeah, good fit.
And then we got Robbie.
Menace.
Not a bad
It's a
read,
fucking
Just Dive in.
menace. Yeah,
Not a bad
This is one.
I love it. I
love
love
it.
it.
Then we got
No.
Crime Doesn't Pay.
Smile.
$1 million smile.
Crime doesn't pay.
She ran forevermore.
And then we got
Lovely.
Classy drew us. Very.
Oh my god!
God, I love this one. I love this one so much.
This is the best Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Look at her little
I love how
booties.
ridiculous the axe is.
Yeah.
This tiny little.
Ooh.
Her little leg.
Oh, wow.
And then we
Oh,
got
Tora!
Robbie.
Tora tried the handsome boy.
Cora killing it.
Handsome.
Spicy boy.
Handsome boy.
Very nice.
One more.
And we got Ben.
Let's just dive in to see Captain Clusterfuck.
Oh,
And we got
I love
one
this shirt. I
more.
want
Oh, we have
Big fear. Big
more.
fear. Hold on, let me scroll up so it doesn't load in. Alright, you guys ready for the reveal?
Oh heavens.
Good lord.
There he is.
Oh boy.
No.
The worst man in the universe.
Oh,
Just hit him with a stick.
No.
The most worst, terriblest man.
Oh no, Sticks!
Yeah.
Six, you've given them a full outfit right. Six, we had an agreement.
And what's great is you can make any of the colors. The color scheme doesn't matter because I'm sure it changes anyway.
Because it's fucking Gaudius.
It's all iridescent, like it depends on what direction you're looking at it from.
As long as it
He's like
looks
a holographic
bad.
card.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. Every,
I love
every
it.
Gaudius card is a foil card. Oh god.
Hate him.
Oh.
Alright, you guys ready for the character poll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
I'll
post
open
it
that.
one more time.
It's
Yeah,
been posted a few times.
Yeah, no, I posted a few times.
Dude,
Frank. While we're waiting on the result. Oh my! While we're waiting on the results of the straw poll, you should join our Discord if you haven't already. You get weekly updates. You can see fan art. You can give fan art. You can just talk to us. We're cool.
You could
We're
see
nice.
the promotion we did for
Yeah, you
this.
could have been there, but you weren't.
You can. Yeah, you could have been there for the promotional roleplay, but you weren't, and that's very sad. You could be there next time.
And you can be there where we show off all the full body reps of the characters because we have those.
Oh,
this
we
time.
have them.
We do.
Excited?
Oh,
We
For-
do.
oh, we have
For
them.
the
I missed out on all this stuff, so I don't know.
for the real characters there are. For the ones that Lamp made. Again, I thought we had at 6 and I had a gentlemanly agreement to not make full bodies. Because now people don't have to be deterred. Like, well, I don't know what the rest of his outfit looks like.
That does stop me quite often, so now I am more powerful.
Bad. Okay.
Bad.
Alright,
Let's look at the poll.
Yeah, let's look at the poll.
I'll
Oh
remember
my.
to refresh,
that.
because I think the numbers are a little different, actually.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, it's
You
good.
want me to read it out?
Yes.
Alright, so at the bottom we have Robbie with 4 votes, and then Cornelius also with 4 votes, and then Michaela has 12 votes, and then Varys has 25 votes, and then Morfogu won with 28 votes. Yeah!
Do you want to give a great speech, Morfogu?
What? No, no, I didn't. I couldn't have.
Yes.
You can
won.
win here,
For
but
the
not in
first
real
time
life.
in your life, you've won. Yeah. Golf.
One more, and he's at 30.
I like that he's having a seizure.
That's the sound of Morfogu melting.
He's dead,
Or-
and now he'll never win again.
Michaela did her job.
What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Ah. Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey, hi, Lamp.
Thanks for playing.
hey,
Thanks for running.
So
Thanks.
glad to be back into this.
Put so much into this game. Great job.
Yeah, no,
I
and
missed
the
these babies.
the effort shows. These maps are
It
gorgeous.
really does.
The flashback, I was really surprised that it's got an even better flow than last time. Like this is really great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we learn from past failures and past successes, and I feel like things are gonna flow better this time. And also, in case anyone's wondering, they generally don't get to have meta knowledge of what to do because it was different last time. There was a completely different flashback sequence.
Yep.
Yep.
Varys
Gotta keep
didn't
them
get
on their
mugged.
toes.
A lot of different stuff happened, which I guess I won't say.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay, I'm about
I'm very
to-
glad to not fight one particular enemy that we fought in the first
Oh.
session.
hold your breath.
Come on,
the
don't
end,
make
we
me
were-
make my Dave saves against those fuckers again.
In the
Alright,
end,
I
we
have
all
sent
lost.
the last shred of Pandora's box to Classy, and he will release the full body references to the Horde.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Alright.
I see them.
Alright, Roma, stay focused. We gotta close out the stream.
Alright, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm glad.
So, I guess ordinarily this is where I thank the dungeon master, but I am the dungeon
Thank
master,
you, Lamp.
so thanks me. But
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Lamp!
but like more seriously, thanks to you guys for giving me a kick in the ass on this, and super huge thanks to Six for taking on the absurd amount of work this is.
These look great.
These
It
are
looks-
all awesome.
It looks absolutely fantastic, and I would not ask anybody else to do this. You are great.
I adore the thug designs.
They are really
Yeah,
good.
they're-
Yeah, with
Yes.
the card
Scotty
motifs and
is-
stuff, it's
I
good.
love the girl with all the kisses.
You look like an 11-year-old girl's phone case.
Oh, and on that sweet roast, thank you to my players for being here and being present. Thank you to people who donated, subscribed, gave fan art, didn't give fan art, did whatever. We appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, chat.
Toodles.
Thank you.